I know.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
All right, it is Wednesday, May 20th of 2026. Is the Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey. That's Chris. That's Paul. There's Zach. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, hello.
Hello there. Hello. Hello.
How are you?
Look at the check.
Good. How are you?
Great, man.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
Padres hat. You're back on the Padres bandwagon?
Yeah, for now, yeah.
How are they doing?
Well, I have no idea. It's the first hat I found when I got up.
Didn't we talk about them yesterday with somebody? Who was it? Ben? No. It was Tuesday. No, it was
About
Monday.
hats?
No, we talked about the Padres with somebody.
We did?
Yeah, it must have been Monday with Ben. I know the days all run together. You know?
I think he talked about how when he was in San Diego, he did charity work with like the fire department.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Did you hear the comedian, Corey?
Yes, sir.
That was great.
Yeah. It was
He's
brilliant.
not
Very
wrong.
clever.
No.
Very clever.
Yeah, very clever, yeah.
And that's right. And he dresses like a woman, and now he doesn't know whether he wants to shoot him or
Yeah.
have sex with him.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's funny.
And so true.
It's true. The Looney Tunes, man.
It's still a Mount Rushmore cartoon.
Oh, it is. It's the greatest ever.
It might be the best
Yeah.
ever. It's
It's
way up
just
there.
like-
If you don't count like Simpsons, South Park, Family Guy, Beavis and Butt, like adult. If you take adult cartoons out and just say kids cartoons, it's probably number one.
Well, it has to be.
Yeah, it's like though, but you do like. I wonder if they've ever done some sort of a study like where they looked at the scenarios going on inside that cartoon and said, all right, who were the people?
Right.
What were their mindsets that they said, okay, we're going to dress this bunny as a woman, and now the hunters decide he wants to have sex with the bunny.
Yeah.
You know, like who does that in a kids show?
Right. Or like we've always joked about for years, the Pepe Le Pew factor, right?
Yeah.
Like he referenced. Who thought that the main plot line of Pepe Le Pew's entire story arc, right?
Yeah.
Every episode was putting out the skunk scent, so they essentially got hypnotized so he could take advantage of them. That was every episode. That didn't happen once.
Yeah.
That was every time he
episode.
appeared on
Yeah.
screen.
It's like
Everyone.
like the cartoonist came back from World War II after meeting some Frenchmen and did not like them. And understandably, you know, had some things wrong, but said, you know what, here's the thing. Here's how French people are.
Right, or maybe he loved French women but got constantly rejected and thought, well, I wonder how I could have hypnotized French women so I could just do whatever I want.
Yeah. And then
What if I was a skunk?
what in the hell did he do? What did he do in Mexico?
Right.
Yeah, but Speedy Gonzalez, again, was like the hero of all heroes. I mean, Slowpoke Rodriguez caught strays, right?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
he caught every stereotype stray on the planet.
I think all of them.
But
yeah.
Speedy Gonzalez was the opposite.
Yeah.
He was the fastest mouse in all Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? No one was faster than Speedy.
It's like, I mean, it's kind of like, I wonder if the guy like looked around at his family tree and was like,
Yep.
I have a lecherous, sexually abusive uncle. That's Pepe Le Pew.
Yep.
I have a very lazy cousin. That's Slowpoke Rodriguez. I have a guy we're pretty sure is getting it on with farm animals.
Right.
Yep.
That's Elmer Fudd. And again, they all have speech impediments.
All
What's
of
that
them,
all
yeah.
about, too? Why was
Yeah.
that funny to that guy?
I have no
Don't know.
idea. Yeah. It did Mel Blanc voice all of them?
Almost, I think maybe all of them. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
so. I don't know, man. Brilliant stuff, man.
Yeah, really good.
I remember a few of them. The weird ones, like the ones that stick out the most to me, are the ones like where the Wile E. Coyote. I think it's only the one where he speaks to the camera, like he breaks down the third wall.
And he sounds like a scientist, right? He sounds extremely smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and isn't there one where the kid says, "Don't you wish that Speedy would that Wiley would catch Speedy one
Just
day?"
one time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, There's some stuff going on inside there.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt Foghorn Leghorn is a racist,
Oh, my
right?
God, terrible.
I mean,
yeah.
And no offense, what about Yosemite Sam?
Yeah, I don't think he cares much for minorities either.
I don't think so
No.
either. I don't know.
How did we not all end up being racist sexual predators?
Or did we?
I said all of us.
I'm learning out things. I'm learning all kinds of things about myself I don't like right now. All kinds. I don't know. Who the hell am I? You know what's better than that, though? Just go to the casino and forget it all.
Yeah,
Sure.
right. The noises and the music and
man, you forget.
the lights, they'll make you forget.
Yeah, we'll be there a week from tomorrow at Treasure
Yeah.
Island Resort and
You're
Casino.
damn right. I'm
Yeah.
going to not remember anything.
Hawk and I have to leave at 9:01 to get there.
I wish I could. I'll be with. I'm going to be with Johnny Crease
Oh, where at?
in Alexandria at an event for mental health. You know, it's Mental Health Awareness Month. And then I'm going to hit the highway and drive as quickly as I can. Try not to stop at other casinos on the way to that casino.
Hell yeah.
That's a long drive.
Just to forget my problems.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I need nutrients.
Yeah, you need vitamins.
vitamins.
I definitely do. Yeah. What are you going to do? Hey, did you hear? I have all these leftover stories from time to time, you know, that I don't get to. What about the guy accused of abandoning several exotic snakes while fleeing police on Hollywood Boulevard? I tell you what, that's a way to get away from me if I'm a police officer.
Yeah, I'd say.
You throw a copperhead at me and you win.
Yeah. We'll stop the search. You
Oh,
can, you
no
can go
kidding.
back home.
Yeah. Yeah. The large snakes were safely recovered and returned to. That boy's a hero.
Brilliant.
What a great movie.
What a great movie. Pee Wee Herman. Let's talk about him for a minute.
Yeah.
He lives with a bunch of things that talk to him. He's obviously high on something.
Yeah, he's for sure high on
He talks like a
something,
kid.
yeah.
He dresses like a kid. His clothes
Yeah.
don't fit him. He wears makeup.
Yeah. He hammers himself in theaters.
Well, that's real life, man.
Yeah, let the man live. He's
Yeah.
dead now. Let him live while
I
he's
don't-
alive.
You know
And I
what?
think-
And I'm going to say, no, I have to interrupt you. Here's the thing. You allowed them to have a beat-off theater, and you don't think people are going to beat off in
Correct.
there?
Yeah, everybody in there
What
was
else are
beating
you going
off.
to do? Go in there just to get an erection? I can get one of those anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm learning things about myself, Corey, and not all of them are pleasant.
Yeah, that one probably.
He wasn't there to watch Problem Child.
No.
He was there to hammer himself.
Thank God he wasn't watching Problem Child.
Well played. Yeah.
Oh, man. There's these dudes that pop up on my Instagram
Yeah.
algorithm
Same.
once in a while.
Brilliant.
My guess is Zach might even follow these guys because a couple of the dudes are good looking dudes, but they're like brothers that play all these games. And I'm like, why do I? And then every time I engage, I'm like, man, I'm just telling the algorithm that I like these guys more than I really do. They're fine, but whatever. Anyway, it's like 3 or 4 brothers that play these random games. Well, one of them is MIA because
Oh, no.
he was walking around. Got bit by a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so he's been in the hospital for like days. And they showed photos of his leg and his foot, and it's still like twice the size of a normal foot, and the entire lower leg is bruised. And
Ick.
they're giving updates. He might have to have like a second round of anti-venom. And I'm like, man, I was just watching these guys because they were playing Wavelength.
Yeah.
and now
Great
Dryce
song.
Gets bit by a rattlesnake.
Man.
Oh man, like what if he
gross.
would have died?
Man, for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah,
right?
that's hideous.
Wait, there must be that moment, right, where you're like, I might die right now
Yeah.
from being bitten by
yeah.
a rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah.
I might be dying right now. Like,
Might be over.
yeah.
And one of the dudes for one of the updates was like, yeah, they said the resort, it was the first time in over a decade somebody's been bit by a rattlesnake. I'm like, how about never go to that resort?
Yeah.
Even if it's been 10 years, that's 10 years too soon.
Bad
and
pun.
now that's 2 in the last 11 years.
I have a friend
Screw that.
who lives in Florida. And I guess it's probably been a month ago now. It was mating season, I guess, for snakies.
Ugh.
And she couldn't leave her house. And she had to be careful going into her garage because there were so many snakes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Florida is Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Why would anyone live there?
Yeah, I mean,
There's dinosaurs.
Yeah,
and it's
there are,
surrounded
yeah.
by great white sharks. So
Yeah.
by land or by sea, and by air because the hurricanes will get you.
yeah, they will.
There's nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. Thanks, Martha Vandella.
They have iguanas falling from the sky,
Thank you.
snakes and alligators all over the roads, swamps, lakes.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Then you're like,
This
oh
was
man, I'm just going to run into the ocean and hide from the gators. Well, now you're eaten by a great
You're
white
going to
shark.
definitely get eaten by a shark now.
What a hellhole.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's why Minnesota works, man. I mean,
Yeah.
sure, we got some things that'll kill you.
You got a once in a while a tornado. You got to deal with once in a while a blizzard.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, from what I hear, you just fall asleep.
Just stay indoors.
Yeah, man. It gets cold for about 4
It's
months.
freezing yesterday. What the hell
Yeah, it was
happened
freezing yesterday.
I
Yeah.
froze my testicles off yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No big loss.
Well, you're no use to my dad anymore.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd be better for humanity, I think, if I didn't
Yeah,
have them,
I
to be
think-
honest with you. I think
yeah.
I'd be better off.
I think if your balls all of a sudden were gone, I think a lot of more people would.
I'd be like the scarecrow after I got my brain.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, you guys be like, wow, look,
Breaking down isosceles
Yeah.
triangles.
look how clear he
Look
is.
how smart he
I
is.
said clear, by the way. Minnesota has done it. We banned prediction markets. We've
Yeah,
done it.
August 1st, is it?
We're the first state to do it.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Yeah, because we don't allow gambling. Right? Or do we?
No, we don't.
Or do we?
There's a lot of gray area. Look, I have a lot of really
That's
good
'cause you got bit by a
friends who
snake.
gamble,
Yeah.
right, professionally.
Yeah.
There's no one stopping them. Right? It's just not policed. Everyone I know is playing online poker. They're doing online gambling. They're doing
yeah.
online betting. They're just not enforcing it. It's the gray area of like, look, we know every other state's doing this. We're gonna not track every individual person that's betting. We're not tracking them down. All my friends are playing online poker. Every single one of them. All of them.
Every one of them.
Why
They're
don't
not-
you?
That's a good
you
question.
said that sometimes you're in tournaments with people who are playing in other tournaments.
Sure.
That is a problem. Honestly, I'm saying the truth. It's
Yeah.
like I said, it's like masturbating while having sex. I don't understand. How many holes do you have, lady?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
He's not wrong. That's
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Let me go back to Pee Wee Herman for a moment, too, while we're talking about this kind of thing. Is every X-rated film theater just a sting? Because what else do they expect?
Right. It should
Yeah.
either be legal. Again, maybe this is a gray
Yeah.
area thing. Maybe this is the one day they said, hey, is this technically illegal? Well, yeah, but look, everybody knows what happened in that theater, so nobody's walking in there without knowing that. So we just leave it alone. Maybe that was just the one day they were like, I don't know, man, I've had enough. Can we just go bust people? And then they
Right.
walked in and there's 12 perverts, and one of them was Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
yeah. It's just wrong place, wrong time. Poor Pee Wee.
Or maybe there was an unwritten rule where you have to clean up after yourself, and he just wouldn't do it.
Yeah, maybe that was like the 8th time that week that they're like, all right, Pee Wee, we're gonna have to call the police.
What if they got mad because that was he didn't pay for his Sour Patch Kids?
Oh, yeah, that could be
Yeah.
it, too.
Wait, I guess, yeah, you'd want a snack after you got done hammering it.
I was going to say snow caps, but I was worried that was going to sound like a euphemism.
And are those only in a movie theater?
Pretty much, yeah. And like the Target dollar aisle where you can get basically movie theater candies
Yeah.
We should call
before
the
you go to
cops.
the movie theater.
Because that guy keeps asking us to put on Problem Child.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah,
He just loves John Ritter.
Yeah, call the feds. It's Pee Wee.
And Michael Richards is the bow tie killer.
Yeah. Pee Wee needs help.
Yeah, well, that's what he's giving it.
Yeah. Well, R.I.P.
Yeah, rip Pee
rest in
Wee.
peace.
You don't need help with your gutters.
I do not. GutterHelmetMN.com. Never clean your gutters
Jesus.
again. Go to GutterHelmetMN.com.
All right, Parker Fox, about 7 o'clock. We'll do more of the Power Trip Morning Show right after this on the Fan.
Capital One. KFAN welcomes some great shows to the Ledge Amphitheater this year. Jim Gaffigan will be there July 19th. John Mulaney on August 22nd. Black Label Society will be there September 25th. Get the complete details on all of our upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Okay, here we are. So, NFL draft's coming to town. Tim Connelly said some things. But today's top story involves the following soundbite. A lady was in a courtroom in New York, Brooklyn, to be exact. Okay, she had a baby. Happens from time to time. Happens in cabs. Happens on roller coasters. But listen to this lady describe this baby being born. Are you ready for this? This again, somebody must ask her, so did a police officer help deliver the baby? And she said,
The baby was unfortunately not delivered by the officer. The officer took her pants off and removed the baby who was hanging in the leg to sweatpants. She completed delivery with her hands behind her back.
a lot of unpacking going on there, not just by the police officer.
Yeah.
Will you play it again?
I don't know. Let's vote on it. Should I?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it again.
The baby was
some of it was hard to hear.
unfortunately not delivered by the officer. The officer took her pants off and removed the baby who was hanging in the leg to sweatpants. She completed delivery with her hands behind her back.
Was hanging in the what?
In her pants leg.
I can't make out what
In her
she's
pants
saying.
leg.
In her pants leg.
And she was handcuffed during the delivery.
Oh.
That part I got. So the officer took the woman's pants off,
her
not
pants
her
off.
own pants
Yeah.
off. It's not a female
Yeah.
officer depantsing herself.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
look
Yeah,
at that
the
angle.
way she
That's
worded it.
the way she worded it, I'm like,
So it's the officer took. So the officer, there's a pregnant lady. She gets handcuffed, her hands behind her back. But the baby's coming. So the officer pulls the person's pants down and then delivers the baby while the pregnant mother has her hands behind her back. Got it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So somebody is suing somebody. I assume the person that was getting arrested is suing.
I guess.
Yeah.
Is that what's happening?
I
I would
don't
guess,
know.
yeah.
Saying,
would
how could
probably
you
be
not
like-
let me give birth, like, with my hands free? Then you can arrest me later.
I mean, is there audio of the judge going, you're kidding, right? I don't know. I just don't
Paul,
know.
put your hand down.
My hands are down. I'm on camera. Can't get away with that. But the police officer lady, yes.
How do you know it was a lady?
Wasn't that the lady talking?
No. But it's okay. I don't know. I don't know. Corey, you mentioned yesterday that it sounded like the young people were against AI.
Yeah, surprisingly against it.
Listen to this
They
from
really are.
Glendale Community College. They decided they would use AI to announce the names of the graduates.
Here's what's happening. We're using a new AI system as our reader.
I hate it.
Yeah. So that is a lesson learned for us.
It didn't feel sincere, and it kind of felt like they didn't care. I would have liked a little bit more thought to go into it rather than pushing something as simple as reading some names off to an AI device.
See, I love it. Like I said yesterday, every generation basically rips the generation after them, and they think that they're lazier than they were. And to some extent, that's true because technology makes every generation's life a little bit easier. I got to give the kids credit because I really thought that the, late teens, early 20s, mid 20s people were going to be like, yes, we can be super lazy and AI can do everything for us. I'm telling you, it's not just, my 20-year-old and her friends. It's like almost everybody in that range that I know or see or follow online, they're all like, this stuff sucks. I can't believe they're kind of bonding together and rejecting it.
Yeah.
Credit to the kids for seeing where this is going.
The full story with that is a bunch of the students didn't get their names called because the system failed.
Jeez.
Which is
Can't make that up.
Makes like her her laughing. You can hear her laughing, like she's smiling and like whatever. And obviously she's the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger, but also don't go up there and be like, "Hey, sorry, our stupid AI system failed, and now you are graduating and you don't get your name called."
Right.
Like it was. It did not look good.
And out of all the things to use AI for, like that's one of the lazier things.
Correct. They meat sauced
That's super. Reading names. Like, if you used AI to spice up your presentation, right, where the visuals were done by some kind of an AI program, and the students said lame, that's whatever, lazy. Okay, reading names. Do you know how many text to speech websites there are? That's not AI. That's just a program.
Yeah, that's meat saucing.
They meat sauced it.
Here's the thing that pisses me off the most about it is that's Glendale Community College brought to you by iHeart. And I thought we were 100% human.
Yeah, well said. I think.
Oh, man.
Not according to earnings calls.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, there's that. Is it Tuesday?
No, it's Wednesday.
It's carryover. It's like Hawk had some news stories from yesterday we didn't get to. We had
we had rips.
Leftover bonus time.
We had rips.
Yeah, we had rips.
BONNES.
Rips.
Yeah.
Leftover rips.
He's gone for like 3 months, so
I swear to you,
calm here.
And I'm not. This is not a criticism. It's the exact opposite. I'm proud of him. But he said we need to stay here for a while.
He did, yeah.
We need to just stay here.
Yeah, we got to slow down.
He said that's the reason they're getting a dog.
Got to get a dog and slow down. I'll see you later.
Yep.
I can't blame him.
And the bonuses are so interesting that, again, their son was like, hey, do you want to meet me somewhere? Sure, let's meet in Germany because that's about halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That isn't like meeting my dad in Forest Lake for lunch.
Yeah. Right.
Let's meet in Germany because you're in Tokyo, we're in Minneapolis. That's about halfway.
Yeah.
They're nuts.
Meet me halfway.
Great song.
And so did he say he was going to France, Germany, and where else?
Spain.
Spain?
Barcelona.
Yeah, they're gone
Barcelona.
for like 3 weeks, I think. Because I think Max and then Zacho was watching the dog.
Very cute dog, by the way.
Yeah, great dog, yeah.
Yeah, did you go stay at their place last night?
I just went over for a little orientation and
Did you break the place in?
well, not yet. I will in a couple of weeks here.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
I mean, you're talking to a guy that's in the second round of the Program Password Invitational over there, Zachary Halverson.
Oh, look at you.
Upset alert.
I mean,
domination.
Who'd they play?
Fallness and Halvey dispatched, got rid of, eliminated JG and Nordo.
Wow.
The hell, man.
Yeah.
Well done.
88-33.
Yeah, it was never really even in question.
Good for you guys.
They were floundering. They were swimming in it, man. And you guys felt confident, played well.
Fallness, was awesome.
What the hell's going on here?
That was great.
I mean, what the hell? All right, we'll see you in round 2, buddy.
Yeah,
Hey, screw you, buddy.
You're going down.
He's yelling
Hey,
timber.
your mic is on back there, bud.
Oh, yeah. Your voice texting again.
Man, did not expect that. I thought, remember when the bracket came out, Sauce, and you were like, this is not fair. It's basically Common and Corey versus Barb and Marnie. And
I mean, it will be, yeah.
And my exact comeback is like, I go, Nordo and JG could beat us in round 2. And that's not even a thing.
Not even a thing. They were terrible yesterday. Even Guardsy admitted it, yeah.
No.
It's a fun listen,
Hard
though.
to deny. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they. I feel like they might have lost it more than we won it, but we still.
That's all right. A
They don't
win's a
ask
win.
how.
I disagree. I
They
thought
ask
you and
how many.
Fallness were A+.
Yeah, I will say, we had a couple that were like, damn, I don't know how we did that. So
Yep.
Hey, did you get your money back, by the way, Zach?
for
I know you registered for the 2026 Florida Python Challenge before you realized what it actually was.
I'm still waiting. They said it could take like 2 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You can find another python in that period of time.
Well, yeah,
Not a Florida
I have.
Python, man.
but
Yeah.
not a Florida one.
Yeah, it's special. It's happening.
And I like the
Registration's now
challenge.
open. Yeah, I know you do.
Your
at
mic's
him.
on.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
every year when we do that story about the python hunt in Florida, every year we hear the numbers, and it's like, why did we even do it? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
There's 170,000 pythons in the Everglades. Well, how many did we kill this year? 41.
Yeah, last year they
Right.
got 300.
Yeah. What's the point?
What's the point? But it's, like they always say, like, by the time Mackenzie Bezos donates money, she's already made it back, right? Like, she literally can't give money away fast enough. It's like by the time these sons of bitches drag the python to wherever they, keep score, it's like, we got one. That dead python has already given birth to 16 others. We're losing ground.
Yeah, they're like gremlins. They just multiply.
Is there a way we could just like take a jackhammer like along the Florida-Georgia line, no pun intended, and just like break off Florida and let it just drift
Float
away?
into the sea.
Yeah, just let it float away by itself.
Yeah, I think they might like that.
Right.
Yeah. I think they'd be better off that way.
We give everybody a heads up and say you're either in or out.
Yeah.
Like, jump on the mainland or float away, up to you. But we'll give you 3 months to decide. Keep it or take
we'll
it or
let you
leave it.
float away into the Strait of America.
Exactly.
I think in a Looney Tunes episode,
Not
Bugs
a fan
Bunny
of that
did
organization, by the way.
Don't worry. We'll find out later that it was improperly named.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got to count the Strait of America. Meanwhile,
What did he do with a staffer?
Oh.
That was not a play on words.
and he wasn't talking about me, I hope.
I hope not.
Front page
Nobody works
sports
here.
is next. Power Trim Morning Show on the
The
Fan.
Unreal Celebrity Softball Game.
so much to talk about in the world of sports.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah, man.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday
no.
Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores for limited time. Buy two, get one free when it comes to Red Bull at our friends at Holiday. Mix and match any flavors you want. Get some Red Bull. Gives you wings. Even that summer edition. So 2 for 1. Buy two, get one free. Limited time at Holiday. What a deal.
What a great deal.
All right, this is the opposite of what I should be starting Front Page Sports with, but I forgot to get to it yesterday. So again, yet another carryover. Did you guys? I mean, I'm falling for the trap. I'm going to give the guy his moment in the sun because I'm going to say his name. I'll say the website so he can get a little name recognition. He can get clicks. But this is clickbait. Did you guys see the mock draft that went semi-viral 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Sauce, you're not in your head?
Yeah.
Chris, you did not?
No.
Perfect. Sauce, then don't ruin this yet. Mike Renner is a guy that writes apparently for CBSSports.com.
Who?
Mike Renner. 2 days ago, he did a 2027 NFL mock draft, right? Like let's look a year out and see what's going on with the NFL draft. And everybody said this year's quarterback class was mostly garbage, right? It was basically Mendoza and everybody else. Obviously, Ty Simpson went a lot higher than a lot of us thought.
Oh, yeah.
But it was basically a one-man draft. Next year's supposed to be loaded.
Loaded.
Chris, in next year's draft, according to Mike Renner, the number one pick will be Arizona Cardinals taking quarterback Arch Manning of Texas. Arch Manning goes number one.
Okay.
Number two, the Miami Dolphins take Jeremiah Smith, wide receiver, Ohio State. He's a freak. He's unbelievably good.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Okay.
Number three, the New York Jets take quarterback Dante Moore, Oregon.
Okay.
I want you to guess who the fourth pick in the draft is next year to the Cleveland Browns.
Shadur Sanders.
No, he already went.
You already said his name, didn't you?
No, yeah, no. Sanders is on the Browns.
Sorry. Had a rough night last night.
Sure. Next year's draft, fourth pick, Cleveland
I'm trying to
takes.
think of any other college players that I know by name.
Right. And you definitely know this person by name.
Our quarterback?
Drake Lindsay,
No kidding.
Minnesota Golden Gopher quarterback, fourth overall. He says Drake Lindsay is an up-and-comer more people need to know about because of his certified rocket launcher of a right arm.
Wow.
He's right there with South Carolina's Lenora Sellers for the strongest arm in college football. Unlike Sellers, Drake Lindsay has shown the ability to throw with multiple speeds and layer passes beautifully over the middle. He'll need to improve his accuracy and pocket presence this year, but I like his chances of doing just that in year two as a starter.
So what was the bid then? Is he kidding?
I mean, wasn't it Mitch Leidner who was once famously projected in McShay's mock draft to go like 25th to the Cowboys or something?
And then there was another, I think it was Brosmer was like a first-round quarterback, they thought, after his 1 year here. I'm not at all downplaying. I mean, this is clickbait, but
to
also
have him go fourth is clickbait.
But also, like,
be awesome if he was even close to a first rounder, but fourth overall.
It would be great for the program. It would be great for everybody involved. They aren't a 5.5 over/under team with a quarterback that's going to go in the top 5 of an elite quarterback draft. I'm not saying he's not elite, but man, that would be a huge jump, and they would be a 10+ win team if that happened. Which would be
wow,
and that is possible.
Possible,
right?
yeah.
If Drake Lindsay plays like the fourth best pick in the draft, we're gonna have a really, really good year. To your point,
an outstanding year.
Here's what's crazy: 15th to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Minnesota offensive lineman Greg Johnson.
Yeah.
So according to this guy, the Gophers have 2 picks in the top 15 of next year's NFL draft.
Huge and we don't even know it.
Well, I can tell you one person that is willing to bet us that Drake Lindsay goes in the top 15. He'll be here tomorrow.
We have to bet that.
For sure.
Don't bet him again.
Yeah, we have to.
Do you not?
This would be one where I kind of hope I'm wrong. Right? Losing money that Ethan Kaliak-Manis got picked in round 7, that one stung because it's like, what? He doesn't even play here anymore. This sucks.
That did sting, yeah.
If Drake Lindsay's a top half of the first round or 4th overall, that would be unbelievable for this program.
Unbelievable.
And
it
would suck because that means he'd be leaving.
Yeah.
Line 10 is ringing. My phone system is broken over here. If you could pull this up, let's see what's going on here. That can only be one person. Has to be. Good morning. Hello?
Why wait till tomorrow?
Look at you.
Good morning, Tommy.
How happy are you right now?
You guys, driving in the lifetime, having Gopher football talk, having 2 first-rounders, it's like I'm dreaming. This is what I've always wanted.
Tommy, who's more likely to go in round 1, Drake Lindsay or Greg Johnson?
Are those the 2 guys they put in there?
Yeah, they have Drake Lindsay 4th, Greg Johnson 15th.
They don't even have Anthony Smith.
Good point.
No, not in round 1.
This list is missing another first-rounder, so we're short.
I mean, that guy's got the best chance.
We're short.
I'll bet you guys this. We have 1 first-rounder next year, $100 each.
Do we have 1 first-rounder?
At least 1. Right now they're saying 3. So I'm giving you guys
Who's they?
Him and Eddie.
Yeah. Well, and this guy, yeah.
They.
I'm in, sure.
Yeah, let's try it, right? $100 each?
I'm
1
in.
first round. I mean, we've bet on Ethan for 8 years. We can do 1.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, both of us are in for $100. If the
rounder.
Gophers have 1 first-rounder, we owe you $100.
Beautiful. Boys, you guys keep this Gopher talk going. You're literally making my morning. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Love you.
Hey, Tommy.
Love you.
Tommy, did you hear Shadur Sanders got drafted?
I almost started pissing myself.
All right, dude. See you tomorrow.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
We're short. They forgot Anthony Smith. We're short.
That's a great line. He wasn't kidding.
No, he was not. And Anthony Smith, in all reality, has the best chance.
I don't know anything about this Greg Johnson guy, obviously. Drake Lindsay looks like he has a lot of talent, right? To go from where he was last year, though, to the 4th overall pick in a loaded quarterback draft, I mean, come on. Again, maybe, did Mike Renner, did this guy go to the U? Maybe. Is he from, like, I don't know, Matamidi or something? Like, where is he from? Why is he so Gopher happy? Seems
maybe
nuts.
it's the truth.
Yeah, maybe he's on to something, or he's on something.
Or he's just trying to throw a grenade in there to get clicks. And
maybe,
I walked right into it.
Maybe they see a lot of data that Minnesotans love mock drafts, so they were like, let's give them something to talk about.
I wonder why that is.
My friend Tom says there's going to be a lot of scouts at the Motor City Bowl this year.
Brilliant. Yeah, if they make a bowl.
Piss yourself now, Tommy. He probably just did, actually.
Yeah, he probably just did.
So, what is it? Again, Ethan Kaliak-Manis technically was not a Gopher, right? When he got drafted. He was a Rutgers quarterback.
Right, but still lost the bet.
So, what has it been? Something like 50 years since we've had a Gopher quarterback drafted? It's something, we looked it up last. It's something like that. It's like the 70s was the last time.
I think you're correct.
Think if we went, not only just Drake Lindsay eventually gets drafted in round 3 or 4 or 5, but top 10? That's a game changer.
That's a game changer, yeah.
But then
it would be good for everybody involved.
Unless he leaves. He's so good that he leaves.
Yeah.
That would even suck even more.
Yeah. But it'd be good for the program.
Yep. So anyway, there's your mock draft update for 2027. Drake Lindsay, 4th overall.
Yeah. Mock drafts are great. Love them.
You don't care for this one much?
No, that one's fine.
That's great. It's not fine. It's great.
Any mock draft is outstanding.
Can't believe you're not more pumped. This is great. We're going to the national champion. We're going to the Natty.
By the way, the other thing that I think is fun about people that do 1 year out mock drafts is the order of the teams. Forget the players. Just so, for example, where did this guy put the Minnesota Vikings? Where does he have their draft position in 2027?
Oh, good question.
I think people around the nation are giving them way more love than we're giving them here.
25th.
So you think they're going to break out? That's a playoff team, right?
Yep.
If you're 25th?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a really good guess. I'm going to say, I'm just going to go a little under, I'll say 23rd.
He has the Minnesota Vikings taking something called Zach Lutmer, a defensive back out of Iowa, 13th.
Oh.
Oh, my.
It's over.
No, it's not over. Stop it. What's this guy know?
Yeah, this guy doesn't know anything.
We're short.
Yeah.
We're short.
Brilliant.
I don't know why that made me laugh so
that
much.
was good, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Wow, man.
By the way, since I don't know much about Greg Johnson, this is super, super short, but it just says Greg Johnson is the top returning true guard in the country.
Wow.
He is a well-built 325 with experience at all
bitch.
5 offensive line spots, though left guard is his best fit. How about that? We have the best guard in the country?
How about it?
And it's just one guy's opinion, but he says,
yeah.
Greg Johnson's that good.
How about it?
I don't know anything about Greg Johnson either. Again, was he from here? How did we get him? Where is he from?
No idea.
I don't know, Greg.
Prior Lake. He's 6'6", 325, junior from Prior Lake.
It's a huge bitch.
It's a huge dude.
Yeah, wow.
So again, maybe his friends and family are listening. Shout out to Greg Johnson's family.
Shout out Greg.
Man.
Shout out to Prior Lake and the Lakers.
Man. Good for us.
Man, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, there you go. That's cool.
All right, we'll do what really matters after this. Actual scores, actual stats, not just future mock drafts. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
to everything KFAN, sports updates, ticket giveaways, show highlights. Follow at KFAN1003 on Instagram, TikTok, X, and of course YouTube to subscribe to see all the fun and excitement we have on a daily basis here at the Fan.
Hey, let's do some What Really Matters, shall we?
Hell yeah, Daddy.
Although LASIK and Lens brings you what really matters, scores and stats around the world of sports, Chris will change your life with something else. And speaking of changing your life, go to Dr. Mark Lovinoff and Dr. David Whiting. They'll change your life with LASIK. And although LASIK and Lens. Hey, Dr. Whiting changed my life.
Yeah, man.
I think you guys would say I wish he would change it even more, but he changed my vision, and that's a start. That's something.
You look great.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, man.
I mean, my eyes look the same from where you're sitting. You can't tell the difference, but technically it's shaped a little bit differently.
So what you're saying is mostly it's a good thing they did for you, but you still have to, you see him better now.
Yeah.
No, well,
good point.
That's true.
Good point, Hogs.
I do see you.
You see him for all that he is, don't you?
Yes, I can see right through
everything
you.
about me.
Yep. The Minnesota Twins lost 2-1 to the Astros. Zebby Matthews, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 6 strikeouts. Look it up on your phone. The Twins are 5.5 back of Cleveland in the Central. And our guy, Ryan Jeffers, broke a bone, a day or two ago?
Yeah.
In his hand. No exact timetable, but according to the internet doctors, similar injuries in the past have been in that 4 to 6 week range, depending on how fast the bone in his hand heals. I guess there's a minor procedure.
Yeah,
to deal with what he broke, but something like a month and change for Ryan Jeffers. That sucks.
I think the one thing, and I know the internet doctors are what they are, but I think I saw 6 to 8 weeks is what Gleeman tweeted.
Okay.
So it may have been a little bit more severe. Yeah, but a lot of moves yesterday, man.
Yep, we'll get to the other one in a second. But for now, what really matters is this.
Red Lobster's oldest restaurant, located in Tallahassee, Florida, is set to close its doors after 56 years.
That was the first one. Tallahassee, Florida.
That's right, yeah.
I don't know why. I just based on like the decor and the motif, I would have assumed it was a New England-based restaurant.
See, I thought after eating there a few times, more like Omaha.
What do you eat there?
Cheddar Bay biscuits, bitch.
Would you please stop being a bitch?
Hawk, he doesn't eat seafood. We learned that
Cheddar
yesterday.
Bay biscuits. The first one ever. Omaha, Nebraska, the home of
311. It's RBV.
Yeah, no.
Relax, okay?
That wasn't even resting though. I just
you
that
did.
was
You
very
did.
aggressive.
You're going to need to let it rest for a minute now.
I wonder how many years into Red Lobster's launch did they launch the Cheddar Bay biscuits? Because that can't be a day one thing.
I don't know why they call them Cheddar Bay if they're...
It's in Tallahassee.
Well, I guess maybe I can see Cheddar Bay in my mind, and it's in New England.
1992.
That's when what started?
The Cheddar Bay biscuits.
92? And what year did you say it opened up in Tallahassee? The first Red Lobster was when?
Back up to the top of the story. 56 years ago. So what is that? October 19. Oh, duh. I'm 50.
70?
1970. What's going on with me?
So 22 years in, it took them to say, seafood's fine.
Yeah.
But how are we going to get that pale ass loser in Minneapolis to come to our restaurant? He doesn't eat seafood.
Well,
we need the best biscuits that have ever been created. We need the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Somebody concocted quickly.
Even though it's its own weird entity, Florida is in the South. You can't have a restaurant in Florida in the South without biscuits of some kind.
Fair.
Correct.
So they needed to add some kind of a biscuits and gravy.
I'm not exaggerating. If I was on death row for something just heinous, right? I did something awful, something that you don't even think I'm capable of doing, and I know what you think I'm capable of doing. Something
I would
worse.
Say I knew it.
No, I'm talking worse.
Okay.
Wow.
Right, I'm on death row.
Okay.
Like to the point where it's like nobody's even protesting my killing. You know what I'm saying? Even pro or like anti-capital punishment people are saying this guy's got to go.
Like even you're like, you got me.
Yeah, for sure.
It should end here.
Right, you know when they have those serial killers, they're like, you should never let me out.
Yeah,
that would be me.
That's you. Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
So I'm on death row. There's no getting out. I deserve it. But I get a final meal, as always, right? You get the
which I don't think they do anymore, but yeah.
But if they say, you're getting 5 things, not 30. You don't get to pick 30. You can get like 5 things.
Ooh, I like this.
The Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit would be in my 5. If I get one more meal, that's in the conversation for sure. Yeah. It's that good.
Yeah, they are.
If it's my last meal, I want about 12 of them.
Yeah. Well,
Right,
who
what do
cares? Have 40 of them.
That's my point. What do I care if, well, how are you going to eat the other 4 things that you ordered? It's my last meal.
What does it matter?
By the time it passes, I will have passed.
Yeah.
What do I care
I'll
if my
poop it
stomach's
out anyway.
upset?
You'll have to clean it up.
Yes, exactly. More for them to deal with.
Yeah, man. So fill me up.
I'm gonna be like,
Button bar.
yeah, right. I'm gonna be like, skip the meal. Let's get this over with.
Yeah. They'll say for the 18th time, sir, we can't send that.
You're
You
here for
can't-
someone else's execution.
Yeah.
Corey's being killed, not you.
Yeah.
Give me your non-main course kind of novelty item like I just named, like a Cheddar Bay biscuit, a side action thing that would be in the conversation for your death row meal. Can't be the main course. It's got to be some kind of a throwaway bit, but you would have to seriously consider it if you only had 5.
Oh, I'm not kidding. And I'm not just saying this. Maynard's waffle fries with
The rosemary.
and the honey mustard.
Yep, Malone's and Maynard's, the waffle fries. 100% would also be in the conversation.
I would say
Good choice.
Texas Roadhouse bread with the butter.
The cinnamon butter?
Yeah.
That's the correct
And they would
Man.
have to be piping hot.
That's good.
That is also
God, I
an
want some
acceptable
right now.
answer.
That might be my last meal today.
It's over.
Just Texas
That might be
Roadhouse.
it. If you see me at Texas Roadhouse, say goodbye to me.
I will.
Sir, do you want some of these buns to go? Not necessary.
Not where I'm going. No.
They'll get crispy where I'm going.
Yeah.
Where we're going, we don't need buns. That was a nice little improv we just did there,
Yeah.
Paul. You and me referencing Back to the Future.
Hell yeah.
Is it my turn? Oh, yeah, we talked about Red Lobster. Royce Lewis, demoted to AAA. The former number 1 overall pick, hitting 163, 3 home runs, and 13 RBI in 31 games this year. You remember when I asked Bonus yesterday, like, is it over for Royce Lewis? And he's like, well, no, he's shown superstar potential, right? We've seen that ceiling, so that ceiling still exists. You know what I'd forgotten about, though, and I know this is the downside of baseball? Doesn't it feel like he's still relatively new? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's 26, right?
He was the first overall pick in 2017.
Sheesh.
Like, if you're hitting 163,
it's over.
And you were the first pick 9 years ago.
It's over, yeah.
That's not like, well, let's give him time. He's had a decade to figure this out.
Yeah, 100%.
If I'm the Twins, I'm terrified that it's over.
Well, from what I was told yesterday is they thought about sending him to Fort Myers for like a full reset. That's what they were contemplating yesterday. That's how bad it's gotten. When you're strikeout, I think Gleeman and the Geek were talking about it on their podcast. When you're swinging at strike 3s that are not even in the strike zone and are over your head or not, in the other batter's box, you have a problem. And you hope he figures it out because he's a really nice kid. But the baseball gods, like I said yesterday, they giveth and they taketh away. When he said, I don't slump, it was over for you. And it's been over since he said that. I mean, if he were, if Walker Jenkins came up and he started hitting like 136, you go, all right, maybe the kid just wasn't
it's
ready.
early. Right. Maybe you
9
rushed
years
him.
in. I know he was he was the number 1 overall pick out of high school, but no, it's over.
It's a decade of development, and he's hitting 163.
It's over, yeah.
Man, I hope it's not over. I hope we're all wrong. I hope he goes
He's a
down
good
and gets
kid,
the
man.
reset, and
Yeah.
I hope he crushes it and gets back to that level. But again, we're just playing the odds, right? Probability-wise, it's looking super slim.
Right. And as Gleeman and them said on the podcast, the Culpepper guy is the guy they thought they'd call up and they didn't. So that means that they think he might be able to figure it out. If you call somebody up that could be a permanent replacement in Culpepper, then it's even more of a sign that they really don't think he can find his footing again.
But what really matters is this.
Today would have been the birthday, I should say, of former Hall of Fame head coach Harry Bud Grant.
Oh,
course,
man.
Minnesota Viking.
How old do we think he would have been?
Yeah, when was he born? What year do you think he was born? By the way, the 8th winningest coach in the history of professional football.
Would he have been 100?
So when he was in the Super Bowl era, right, the 70s, how old was Bud Grant then? Because he looked old because he had white hair already, right?
Yeah.
Was he like late 40s, early 50s then? And that was, 50-ish years ago? I'm going to say he was born in Let's go 1930.
Toss.
I think he'd be 100 today.
1 year from today, he'll be 100. He would have been 100. 1927, he was born.
27.
1927.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he was a teenager, mid-teens in World War II.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, man. Crazy.
He's the greatest Vikings head coach of all time, right?
Say that to
Of course.
KOC's face.
KOC's good, yeah.
Again, the 8th winningest coach in the history of the NFL.
Yeah, he's good.
Very good.
Yeah. He's in the Hall of Fame, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rosie inducted him.
Oh, does Rosie know Bud Grant?
Very, very, very closely.
Yeah.
I know him, honey.
Oh, hey, Rosie.
He was almost unanimous, but one person did not vote for him.
Yeah, and again,
really?
Lavelle
it's
Neal
because
II.
Lavelle just does not want anybody to go in on the first ballot. So I think Lavelle has said he would have voted for Bud later, but he got in on the first ballot, and it just wasn't unanimous. Man, guy's a menace.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, it wasn't the third. It was Lavelle Neal II.
Oh, the second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it runs in the family.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it was Lavelle Neal III.
Oh, man.
Interesting. The New York Knicks came back from 22 down with just over 8 minutes to go and then dominated in overtime. They won 115-104 over the Cavs. From the 8:19 mark of the fourth quarter, they outscored the Cleveland Cavaliers 44-11 the rest of the way. Isn't that nuts?
I did not know that they were down that much.
Yeah.
I just saw the score this morning.
Yeah, they were down 22 and they won by 11.
I know Hawk had money on Cleveland, so that's why he's upset today.
That's the big thing I'm distracted by is how I'm going to pay back the bookie.
Sorry you bet that. Sorry for
you
your
told
loss.
me to do it.
So if you checked out of that game early, if you went to bed because it was a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter, the Knicks came back and won. Brunson had 38.
99.9% win probability on ESPN.
Sure. With 22 points with 8 minutes to go, should be over.
What a collapse.
What a collapse. I think right after that, they went on something like an 18-1 run. That'll get you back in the game pretty quick.
Yeah.
But what really matters is this.
On this date in 1966, the Who's Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey got tired of waiting on John Entwistle and Keith Moon. They wanted to go on stage at the Ricky Tick Club in Windsor, England. So they said to the local band, you, bass player, you, drummer, let's go. So they went on stage together as a foursome. When Moon and Entwistle finally made their late arrival, during the middle of the show, Townsend hit Moon in the head with the head of his guitar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
deserved it.
Yeah, Moon quit the band, but he came back a week later because he didn't remember any of it, I'm sure.
No.
Yeah.
CTE.
Yeah.
And he loved horse tranquilizers.
I was listening to a podcast interview the other day with a guy who was the engineer on the Jimi Hendrix sessions for Are You Experienced? And during recording of one of the songs, Keith Moon just walked in and started playing the bongos during the recording. Like not during the recording. I mean, while they were hitting the button, they were rolling. And they were close, he and Jimi Hendrix, but Jimmy says to the engineer, please get him out here. So they took Keith into the control room and put him in a chair in front of the board, and he fell off the chair and passed out and slept for the rest of the day.
All right, so you just answered my question because I was going to say, is a move like that almost always ego or, medicinal? Is this or a little bit of both?
He was an absolute disaster.
On all levels?
On every level.
Oh, he's the one, and correct me if I'm wrong, Hogs, but he's like the original, trashing your hotel bit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He had a home, I think, on the main drag, and what's the fancy place in New York? Doesn't matter. But he had a hotel on the main drag of that. And he got furniture that he didn't like, so he just chucked it out onto the street into traffic.
Well, that's actually a really nice thing.
He's an insane person.
Furniture.
He's long dead.
He's a long dead.
Yeah, he died, I think, in 78.
Yeah, he's part of the 27 Club, I remember, I believe.
Yeah. Never saw a Timberwolves basketball game.
No.
Not one.
Yeah, lucky guy.
He loved drugs. He would put cherry bombs in toilets. He put 500 cherry bombs in a hotel toilet.
This guy sounds fun as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you're in a band with them, I'm going to guess.
Yeah,
Or-
I don't think they like.
yeah.
What's wrong with just randomly playing the bongos? That's spreading the love of music.
I got
He's
more,
donating furniture. He's a sweetheart.
I've got more Keith Moon stories for you
Oh,
in the
okay.
next brief segment.
I
Oh,
got
okay.
one too right here. How about this?
All right, more of the Power Trim Morning Show after this on The Fan.
9. Chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday. That's every hour from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. You enter the keywords, learn more, head over to KFAN.com. Bonus Bucks is presented by BigDeck.com.
Thanks, man. We're back to what really matters. We're expecting Parker Fox a little bit later from now. He can try to explain himself.
Sure.
But right now,
it's more of what really matters.
What really matters.
All right, we're back at it when it comes to hockey starting tonight. The Western Conference Finals without the Minnesota Wild. The Vegas Golden Knights are at the Colorado Avalanche Game 1, 7 o'clock tonight.
Wow, man. So everybody that I care about in hockey is done.
Yep.
So why does it keep on going? I just don't understand.
So we can bet on it.
Ma'am?
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 Hey, did you ever get to the bottom of why that was recorded over?
I think somebody was loading in audio for a different show in some other studio and just wrote right over what I had.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I looked at the audio over this morning, and that soundbite that was recorded over top of my soundbite was in yesterday's delicious audio. So somebody must have been loading in audio.
Got it.
And, just keep on going.
But, yeah, that's odd.
Are we all cheering for Vegas? I would like Vegas to beat Colorado.
Yeah, I don't think they will, but yeah.
Well, seeing as how I just found out that Vegas is still in it.
Sure. It's more of an anti-Colorado thing,
yes,
right?
That's right. Screw them.
At this point, I would just want anybody but Colorado.
Yeah.
Everybody likes rooting for an underdog.
Sure. And Vegas is.
And massive underdog.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Are they?
Oh, for sure.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
This is going to be probably a 4 to 5 game series.
Let's hope not. What really matters, though, is this.
What an interesting city to live in. And I don't mean that like in a joking way. I mean, you've got 700 million things to do every day. You have to fight doing some of them. And then you say to yourself, oh, yeah, and our hockey teams might go to the Stanley Cup. We should go down and support them.
Yep.
How do you choose what you want to do tonight when you have every choice?
That's real freedom is what you're describing.
Yeah, man.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you hear all the time that the locals never go to the Strip.
That's a bunch of, I almost said the word.
Wow.
I know some locals. They all got problems.
Oh, really?
You do?
Yeah, but I think this is the exact thing they go to the Strip for, right? They don't go to the Strip to
real
gamble.
close to the Strip because that's the only place they can afford to live.
Sure. They go to I think they go to the games, right? Especially the Vegas Golden Knights, right?
Yeah,
They've
that's
embraced them
their
way more
team.
than the Raiders, right? Maybe they won't embrace the A's. They definitely will embrace their future NBA team.
And they'll probably embrace the Raiders if they're any good ever.
Yeah, and I mean,
Kirk O'Chains.
That's what I'm saying.
The maybe you guys talked about it on Friday. The Kirk O'Chains Fernando Mendoza stepbrothers bit was brilliant.
It was really well done, but they can't act.
No, Kirk can't act, and either
he was better than dude.
Well, yeah,
Nando.
You have to call me. What did he say? The Nandalorian.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But it was just a funny bit.
It was a great bit.
Yeah,
I said nearly the exact same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what really matters is this.
Now, for those of you out there who don't know who Keith Moon was, he was the drummer of The Who. For those of you who don't know who The Who are, they did Talking About My Generation. For those of you who have never heard that song, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
I'm talking to Parker, by the way. Here's what Keith Moon did, the drummer of The Who. He's got a list of them. I'll give you a few of them. Here's number one. He was good friends with Alice Cooper. And Alice Cooper once returned home to find that Keith Moon was dressed in a French maid's outfit at his house. He had tidied up the entire place. When Cooper's wife questioned who he was, Cooper simply told her not to worry. He's just the world's greatest drummer. So he got so high that he decided to put on a maid's outfit and go clean Alice Cooper's house. I don't clean my own house.
Yeah.
I do
You
wear
do
a
wear
French
maid
maid's
outfits.
I do.
Yeah,
do
you
that.
do, yeah.
I do. Yeah.
There's like multiple pictures of him in like a nun outfit, just wandering around. He liked dressing up and getting high.
I'm sure Elmer Fudd had questions once he dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
That was a callback from an hour ago.
Early, yeah.
How about this one, Hawk? In their U.S. debut in Cow Palace in Daly City, California, he ingested a mixture of sedatives and brandy. During the concert, he passed out on his drum kit during Won't Get Fooled Again. They stopped playing. A group of roadies carried him off stage, gave him a shower and injection of cortisone. They sent him back on stage after a 30-minute delay. He passed out again. They removed him from the stage, and Pete Townsend asked, "Can anyone play the drums?"
And Scott Haplin,
Yep,
the 19-year-old fan, jumped on stage,
Yep.
and that's a very famous story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody was going to make a movie out of that at some point, but I think it's not enough of a story. But still, that's pretty good.
This guy sounds awesome.
Yeah, unless you have to play in a band with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He lost so much money from smashing instruments and destroying hotel rooms.
Mick Jagger was asleep in his Los Angeles hotel room when he was awoken by a noise. He opened his eyes and found Batman standing over top of him.
Amazing.
Jagger reached for his defensive weapon. The Caped Crusader took off his mask and said, "It's just me, it's just me." And it was Keith Moon, dressed in a complete Batman outfit.
Again, you guys seem to be crapping on Keith Moon. Let me go back for 15
He would
seconds.
love that.
If Mick Jagger woke up and saw Batman, he should be relieved.
Yeah.
Batman's a good guy. He's here to help.
Yeah.
If he wakes up and Keith Moon is dressed like Jason Voorhees, you might want to crap your pants. Batman's not going to hurt you. He's there to help.
Yeah.
If he woke up and saw him dressed as Jason Voorhees, I hope Mick Jagger would have went, "That's a great idea for a film."
Right, because it's not
Because it hadn't happened yet.
the correct timeline.
Yeah.
Maybe he came up with it.
That may have been the worst Mick Jagger impression ever done.
I've heard worse.
Thank you.
That was one right there. That was worse. Is it my turn?
Yeah, sure.
Jason Kidd, out as Mavericks head coach after 5 seasons. He has 4 years and $40 million remaining on his deal.
Yeah. How about that? He's going to get paid all that money.
What?
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
Yep. They got new execs down in Dallas, and they're cleaning house.
What a world.
Yeah. What a world. What a world. But what really matters is this.
Moon was on the road with The Who, and they were opening for Herman's Hermits in 1967 when Keith Moon started pulling his pranks. He started by doing something like just putting plastic spiders in the drummer's bed, just make him. But that escalated quickly to putting a pig's head in his bed.
An actual pig's head.
An actual bloody
pig's head. Not a plastic
pig's head. No,
spider. He went full on Godfather and just said, here's a head.
Yeah.
They put Paul Giamatti in. Oh, yeah, that's pig vomit. Damn it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Also, the timeline doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. But again, he saw the future.
Yeah.
When Moon
that would suck.
decided that The Who should have a pet on the road, he thought that neither a cat nor a dog would do. So while in Vancouver, he decided to purchase a piranha fish to keep in the bathtub of his hotel.
Oh, my God.
Like Megamind.
The piranha didn't last long. It died in the cold tub of water while The Who played the show, swimming around, saying, "I'm a piranha."
So the guy's an animal lover. He likes comic book heroes. He gives 19-year-old fans the opportunity to live out a dream and drum with The Who. What am I missing here? This guy's a saint.
When staying in a luxury hotel in Copenhagen in 1972, Moon became enamored with the room's waterbed. He wanted to bring it down to the lobby and said, "Pete Townsend, will you help me?" Before they could get it out of the frame, the bed burst and flooded the entire hallway.
My God.
Moon, quick thinking, called the front desk and said, "There's something wrong with my bed."
I bet he said it with a straight face, too. Hey, something wrong with my bed.
This is Dr. John Johnson.
Exactly.
You're pregnant.
You should go to Russia.
You're not going. I think she bought it.
Dr. Chim Richards.
That's what it was, Chim
Richards. He puts an L in there.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Oh, man. Should probably bring a coat. I wonder how much of that was improv.
That had to be.
Oh, I bet most of it.
It feels completely improv, but who knows? Man. Is it my turn again?
Yeah.
All right. So I mentioned Vegas at Colorado tonight, game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Tomorrow is the Eastern Conference Finals. That starts at 7:00. That is the Montreal Canadiens at the undefeated Carolina Hurricanes. 8-0.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Carolina.
They've been off forever, right? Like a
12
week.
days.
Yeah, they haven't played
really?
since March 3rd.
Wow.
What really matters is this.
There was a story that Moon backed a Lincoln Continental into the pool at his birthday party.
Was it his Lincoln Continental or just somebody else's?
This was his, yeah.
Okay.
But band members Pete and Roger dispute this, saying that it was a conflagration of two events. In one, Keith accidentally backed up partially into an unfilled swimming pool. In another, the drummer ordered a car to be delivered to his home. When Hugh refused to pay for his new vehicle, the band, because he was like, well, pay for this. And they said no. He drove it into the estate's pond and then called the dealer and said, come pick this up.
Jesus.
He's nuts.
Yeah, he's insane. Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, he was crazy.
It's like in is it Jackass where they rent the car and then they return it?
Yeah, and it's just destroyed.
Yeah, right.
I wonder how many really, really close friends Keith Moon had.
Like none, I would guess.
Yeah, I would guess none.
Yeah.
Because think of how
Because when
absolutely
you have a friend that's crazy, you're like, I don't want to golf with him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And if you're as crazy as he is, it's like crossing the streams in Ghostbusters, right? That doesn't work.
No.
Can't cross the streams.
Yeah.
Never cross the streams.
Yeah, that was Joe Walsh. They partied together. Yeah.
Egon, I thought you said crossing the streams was bad.
Yep.
God, I should watch Ghostbusters today.
You should.
It's gonna be a big day for
man.
me.
Maybe after the show.
Maybe I'll just pull it up and watch it on mute.
Yeah, man.
Peak Sigourney Weaver, man. Right? 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
What
Great
a smoke
film.
show. What a face. Really pretty.
Yeah, great film.
Great film.
Moon put a PA speaker system in his car, in his Rolls Royce, so he could make announcements while driving down the road.
That's funny.
See?
Yeah, this guy
man.
gets it.
I think he's misunderstood.
Yeah.
He then bought some blow-up legs and put a pair of stockings on them, and then hung them out the back window of his car and made obscene noises as he was driving down the road.
Brilliant.
See, Parker learned something. Parker, you now you know about Keith Moon, man. You get it.
I do now, and I'm glad Hawk knew that I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
You know me so well.
Enlightened by the Keith Moon escapades.
Sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah. The guy likes to party.
Yeah, he likes drugs.
Yeah,
and
but-
he's, a fantastic drummer.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, but again, no, it's funny, but you got to get away from that, right?
Yeah.
You can't
No.
spend time with that guy.
No.
Yeah, he's not. It's not the kind of guy you want to spend too much time with.
No.
Keith would go buy new pants and then demand that they be cut in half and each leg wrapped separately.
My God.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah. Interesting guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Love drugs.
And Abbott thinks most of us are difficult to work with.
Right.
We're dreamboats.
Yeah.
Compared to Keith Moon.
Dreamboats.
Yeah, that's what. Next time he says you're hard to work with, so I'll just go, I'm no Keith Moon.
Yeah. I could
Get
throw
over
stuff out
yourself.
of this building. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Imagine trying to be his tour manager or try to control him on the road. There's no way. They probably gave up. Probably just said, go do your thing. Do what you got to do.
It doesn't seem like he had a lot of guidance.
I think he died too quickly.
But listen to this. This is going too far. There are parts of this I do not like, and you will not either. Moon bought a house beside Steve McQueen and decided he wanted to be friends with Steve McQueen. But Steve said, I prefer my privacy. Moon would not take no for an answer. So he drove his car into McQueen's home, got out, was bitten by the family dog. Moon bit the dog back.
Jeez.
When the cops got there, they made him leave. So Moon went home, got dressed as a Nazi, and went back.
Jesus.
What part won't I like?
All of this is one man's life, and he only lived to be 27.
Yep.
Hey,
Don't bite dogs.
That is, honestly, that's the part, that's next level. If a dog's biting you and you're truly defending yourself, right? You have to punch it or kick it to get it to stop biting you. It's like, all right, you're defending yourself. But biting him back That is
Wouldn't you want to like
otherworldly.
use your arms and legs to keep them away instead of putting your face right back
I guess,
towards?
so you're probably, by definition, you're probably using your arms to hold the dog down to bite him.
Right.
Like, that's probably his first reaction too. Like a lot of people just, hey, stay away from me. He just goes straight bite to the torso.
You just
of a
grab
dog.
his leg like a chicken wing and just
go
bite his
after
leg. What a nut job. The news is next. Parker Fox is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK.
Just some of the many ways you can listen to the Fan.
The Power Trip is taking over the island. Be at Treasure Island May 28th and 29th. That's next Thursday and Friday for 2 shows bursting with laughs, games, and an incredible prize, including trips to Las Vegas. Book your stay and save 20% with promo code KFAN, plus a huge announcement You will not want to miss. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Okay, Parker,
Good morning.
explain it to me.
Okay, I'll try.
Why did the Wolves quit?
Oh,
Rosie.
Let's go all the way back to Game 6. That was
Why did they just
one of the
quit?
most
Still makes me
forgettable
sad.
games of all time.
still makes me sad.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's frustrating because just the habits that they had all year. It was a team that Chris Finch, he truly pushed this team and tried to have them search for what kind of a team they were. And, you lose games midweek to Brooklyn, teams that you should not lose to. And then, you go on the road and you lose one to Memphis or whoever it may be. And these habits that start, getting created during the regular season, they tend to peak their head in the playoffs, and that's exactly what we saw. And I think, give credit to this Timberwolves team of finding a way to beat Denver in the 6-3 game in the first round, and but also give credit to Tim Connelly, what he's done in the past couple of years of kind of constructing this roster to beat a team like Denver. But Denver's not the cream of the crop anymore. It's San Antonio, it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Oklahoma City. So now there needs to be changes moving forward to beat a team like that. And a lot of people are like, you might as well just wait until we're in the East because you're not going to beat a guy in Victor Wembanyama. But I think that's the wrong mindset. And I think Tim Connelly's made for moments like these. And I think it's going to be a really interesting offseason to see what they go get and what they do with pieces like Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, and Jaden McDaniels. I believe 2 of those 3 guys are going to be gone next season. I truly do. And I think, I don't see a world where Julius Randle's back next year. And I think Rudy Gobert is kind of a 50-50. So it's going to take some changes. But I think at the end of the day, Hawk, you're right. They did give up. And that's the most concerning thing for me is, 1 through 8, whoever's on the court, like you can't have that mentality in the playoffs. Like you got to show up, especially for your fans in Minnesota. Like Target Center was rocking every game I was at in the playoffs, and they didn't deserve that. The fans didn't deserve a no-effort team. So there needs to be some changes moving forward.
Well, we got some audio from Tim Connelly that we'll play in sports in just a little bit. But right now, it's time for the news.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
My beloved St. Paul Saints playing a little after 6 this afternoon on a beautiful evening in St. Paul.
Hell yeah.
That's right, Columbus in town.
Royce Lewis playing tonight? Anybody know?
I would think so, right?
I would say you'd have to, right?
He needs to swing the bat as much as he can.
Don't know.
Yeah, start swinging that bat, man.
Is Bonus already in Germany? Somebody text him and ask him.
I don't think he is.
I don't know
I think
where
he leaves
Bonus
later.
is.
No, not yet.
Zach, is he gone?
I don't think he's gone
No,
yet.
he leaves Friday night, Saturday.
Well, then he's up. He can just tell us where
Yeah.
Royce Lewis is currently.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got Find My,
Yeah, Boney.
6:37 tonight, Omaha. SaintsBaseball.com. CHS Field. Baseball, ladies and gentlemen.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Baseball, Ray.
The home of
311.
Thank you.
And the first Red Lobster Hawk went to.
Yeah, the first one ever.
Yep.
Baseball, Ray. It's always been baseball.
Great bid.
People love this blank, Ray. People are dead, Ray. All of them.
Parker,
What?
I think you understand about
watched a different
20% of
movie.
what we say on this show.
Yeah, but yeah.
But you're learning, but
I'm
and
learning.
Our references are not new.
He knows Field of Dreams.
Have you
I
seen
know Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Yes, I know Field of Dreams. But yeah, I would say it's north of 20.
North of
But
20?
Anytime it's south, I try to learn that.
I love that about you. You're a pop culture sponge.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
You are, man. You are a
You're something
sponge.
else.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see. I want to give you guys some real news, not just this crap. Well, of course, the NFL has selected Minneapolis as the site for the NFL draft in 2028. That's a big deal. We all love that, right? The state of Minnesota has become the first state to outlaw prediction markets. Governor Tim Walz signed a public safety bill this week prohibiting online platforms where people can bet money on the outcomes of events. Prediction markets get around local sports betting restrictions by selling bets as financial contracts like commodity markets, which is also gambling. Federal authorities filed a lawsuit Tuesday to block the prohibition, arguing prediction markets should be exclusively regulated by federal officials. The Minnesota law takes effect in August. The first state to do so. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And now here's Corey.
Parker, how's the dog?
Oh my gosh. One of the coolest experiences ever. Yeah, it's been so fun. Taylor and I both had never had a dog. I think I mentioned that.
Incredible, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so both growing up, never had one. And literally, they lost on Tuesday. They flew home Wednesday. I picked her up from the airport, and boom, we shot down and went and picked up the dog. So,
the best, right?
Yeah, it happened really quick. And it's
How's potty training coming?
Honestly, he's been great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a couple barks during the night, maybe once or twice. Get up and take him out. And by that, I mean Taylor, get up and take him out.
Oh, okay.
It's her dog.
Little foreshadowing for childbirth.
Right, here we go.
No, but
You get up.
But
Baby's crying.
I think it's more of a deal where she just wants to be around him because she's so excited to do it. Now that might wear off, and I might get delegated that role at some point. But
cute dog, though, man.
It is a very cute dog. We brought him golfing last night for the first time, and he just literally sat in his little to-go seat or whatever you call that. I have no idea. And watched me play golf. Yeah, he played well. He was a little over par, but yeah, he went right into the crap.
Yelled at his caddy for showing up to the tee box
How about
late.
that?
Yeah, that's all time.
All time.
Yeah.
Did he bark in your backswing?
He actually did not. He was really good in the backswing.
Unbelievable.
Couple barks at the ball in the green.
Brilliant.
But no, he's been a good boy.
Give me back my son. That's like the new bit they yell.
It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, it's fun, and we're learning a lot. And we are dog parents now, I guess.
Hey, speaking of yelling stuff at golf events, clearly on the PGA on Sunday, you could hear a couple of Baba Booies, right?
Yeah.
A Howard Stern reference.
Yeah, really
Did you hear? I don't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday. Somebody literally just yelled out, J.D. Harmeyer, which is
Did
another
they really?
Yeah, which is another name from Stern.
Yeah.
But it was just like the guy's name. It wasn't Baba Booey or hit him with the hind. It was just they just said his full name, and I'm
That's
like,
so good.
that's a guy that understands though that Stern's group cuts up all the golf yells.
Yeah.
And if you go that if you just say his name,
Yeah.
my guess is Stern's like, somebody just yelled out JD's full name at the PGA Championship. That's smart. If you yell Baba Booey, you might get skipped because everybody yells Baba Booey.
Right.
JD Harmeyer.
Incredible.
Has anyone yelled who, me?
Oh, man.
Nope.
Sal and Richard.
The Jack and Rod show.
In case you guys are wondering, I don't know if you're planning on any trips, anybody over there, but the State Department is now warning against travel to Uganda, the Congo, and the South Sudan.
That's exactly where I'm going.
Darn it. I know.
I was going on a cruise.
I had 8 dinners set up. They were all going to be the greatest dinners I've ever had.
Yeah.
I was going to post about every one of them. God dang it.
I mean, bonus might go there.
No. The department also recommended the people reconsider travel to Rwanda. Foreign passport holders are restricted from entering the U.S. if they have been to any of those places because of the Ebola outbreak.
Oh.
And
Calm down.
by the way, in case you're wondering, a Colorado man is dead after contracting hantavirus. That's right. State health officials say the case does not appear to be connected to the recent cruise ship outbreak. I don't know if that's good or bad news.
It's over.
Preliminary evidence points to local exposure to rodents. Suddenly, that's happening.
You know what's weird about Oscars is, you guys remember the movie Hotel
Barb's
Rwanda?
son?
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever see it?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's weird. Like, I bet it's super good.
Probably.
And it got nominated for a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And then you've seen
saw
it?
Yeah, in school.
You did
You
not.
saw it in school?
Yeah.
In school.
No kidding.
World history class, 11th grade.
Really?
In school.
Get out of here,
Who's your
Parker.
teacher?
Did you ever watch it?
No, I'm looking at it
Were
now.
you stoned?
You've heard the soundtrack, though, right? Welcome to the
Yes,
hotel.
I've seen this.
Brilliant.
But
You have seen it.
I've seen this
It's a
movie.
lonely
Yes.
place.
It's a
Yeah.
school
Here.
movie. No kidding. I guess I never knew
See,
that.
I was just going to make the point that it's weird how like a movie that's highly acclaimed, the critics love it, it gets nominated, but then it just disappears from society. People
91.
stop talking about it.
91%.
91. Yeah, it got nominated for a bunch of stuff. Interesting. Never saw it. So whenever I hear Rwanda, I just think Hotel Rwanda.
Makes sense.
Yeah, man.
It's in the
With
name.
no, it's correct. That's why I make the connection. Yes.
Crazy connection.
I have no knowledge of what that movie's about. My guess it is a hotel that is in that country. Am I close?
I don't know. Zach saw it.
Zach, is that what it's about?
What's the gist of the movie? What's the plot?
It's just about genocide and apartheid and all that fun stuff. So,
What is this, an XSR?
yeah,
Is it a rom-com?
if I remember right, the hotel gets like
Is it pro that stuff?
No, well, it exposes that stuff. And
Okay.
It's a war thriller.
Yeah.
There's a civil war, and there's yeah.
Oh, is this the one where the kid is in a hotel and his parents are like in Florida, and he has to like?
I think you're.
No.
And there's like
takes
the
a limo
bird.
to a toy store.
Yeah, there's like the bird lady in Central Park. Is that this one?
No.
All your hands up.
The bird lady in Home Alone 2, Woodhawk.
Oh, you're right. That is Home Alone 2. Never mind. I've never seen Hotel Rwanda.
Yeah,
With or without the birds?
Oh, after.
Got to be without the birds.
But
Birds
he would.
gross me out.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, the birds are the gross part.
That's how you get antivirus.
Yeah, he doesn't care about that. He's put himself
Nothing a shot can't cure.
What if we find out Bird Lady from Home Alone 2 is patient zero?
Oh,
wow.
no.
Right? Like, it's how the whole thing started.
Well, then Hawk better get tested.
I ain't caring.
Yeah, you're Hawk.
Last one. Are you speaking of travel, Parker? You're not going to Florida anytime soon, are you?
I don't plan on it. No.
Okay, good. Because you got to be careful. There's a Florida Python challenge happening now. They're hunting for pythons down there.
Tommy's on his way.
Are you afraid of snakes?
No, snakes are cool. Saw one playing golf this weekend.
You saw a snake playing golf?
The hell is wrong with you?
They don't have any arms.
I did not have any arms. No. Oh, true. Good.
What kind of snake?
It was like
snake?
I think it was just like a garter snake, black and yellow stripes. Picked it up and threw it.
You picked it up by hand.
Yeah.
Sweet.
See, you're
sweet
so
gentleman.
much more manly than me.
No,
sweet
you
gentleman.
guys
By
are
a mile
manly.
and a half.
I have a question for you guys.
What?
Is it not gardener snake?
I think you're
either.
right.
It's either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
garden hire snake.
I think it's Gardner or Garter.
Yeah.
I think you can say it either way. And this is not a Mark Rosen bit where you can say, I'm pretty sure it's both.
So
you're
it's
right.
Don Sitch.
Actually, it is garter snake.
Yeah,
You're
Garter.
right.
Like
I
the
always thought it
garters
was
you wear?
gardener snake.
Man.
What's the purpose of them?
Eating mice and bugs and stuff, right? Everybody's got a purpose except me.
Yeah. Oh, you have a purpose, Hawk.
You are our
I do
purpose.
believe it is just, I don't think gardener snake is a thing.
I think people commonly say that, though. It's one of
Yes.
those bits where the name is garter snake, but everybody says it the other way so often that it's just, they're both socially acceptable.
That's
might be like-
unbelievable, Corey.
yeah.
I mean, this is a brand new thing that I was wrong about my whole life. Another.
What kind of snakes did you swim with when you were a kid, Hawk?
Oh, those were, we call them water moccasins. You guys call them copperheads.
They're mean, right?
They were terrible, and they would chase you.
What?
And you were hanging out with them in the water?
No, I didn't want to, but they sunned on the rocks. That's the good thing about them is they didn't hide because they were not afraid of you. But if you saw one, you didn't go in the water right there. You went on down the creek a ways.
Why do people go outside?
Corey, it was hot.
Wow, they're mean.
Yeah.
Man.
They are mean. They are. You know how they say snake is more afraid of you? Not water moccasins.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care. They're like a.
Yeah, they're a cottonmouth snake.
Yeah.
All right,
And
so
they
hang on.
are pissed.
So you're manly. You'll pick up a snake and just chuck it into the woods because
Yeah,
it's on your.
if I know it's a
your,
garter snake, I'm
Sure.
not going to pick up like a.
But let's go back
crazy-
to the old Everglades Python challenge.
Yeah, what's the whole challenge all about?
Well, they're trying to wipe them out. I mean, they've completely destroyed the ecosystem there since
they're not native.
It's an invasive species. It's destroyed everything. It's a nightmare. So there's a couple 100,000 pythons, and every year they kill like 200 or 300. It's a waste of time.
If that.
Yeah, if that. My guess is you would not be as willing to get into the mix there.
That sounds like straight Florida energy.
Yeah,
And
way too hot.
If you ever see a story on them, part of the problem is the pythons are unbelievably good at hiding.
Really?
So they can be massive and theoretically right underneath you, and you can barely see them.
It's probably become like a thing that they've learned over time. What is that called?
Survival instinct.
Evolution?
Yeah, evolution. There
Sure.
you go.
Yeah.
Man, is there anybody more pissed on the planet than a garter snake?
I thought it was kind of chill.
Well, they don't
he
have
wanted to
teeth.
bite you.
They don't have teeth.
He
right?
wanted you to be afraid of him, but you're not.
so.
No, I don't think
He's
they
a
do.
snake.
I think he's just a baby.
We've been given this innate fear of snakes, except for that one. That
Yeah.
poor son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You just completely emasculated him.
Yeah, he was just hanging out.
Chucked him aside.
You just picked him up and threw him.
I did.
Like he was.
Picked him up with my 7
Beetlejuice.
iron, and then I grabbed him and I threw him into the wasteland.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't right. That poor
With
snake.
Mad Max?
With Mad Max, yeah.
Yes, but see, what you that is that snake's origin story. He didn't hate humans until you just picked him up and
Yeah.
threw him. And now he hates all of us. Thanks,
Yeah,
buddy.
I'm sorry.
So now one
Get
of us
over it.
now little Louis Lambert's going to get bit by that snake because you pissed him off. Because Louis clearly going to golf at some point.
Don't go to
Oh, yeah.
Aberdeen, South Dakota. Just stay here.
No.
I love
He's going to golf all over the upper Midwest,
Yeah.
including
Okay.
Aberdeen.
Fair enough.
They cannot seriously injure or kill
That's
humans.
what I'm saying. And why be a snake if you can't kill somebody?
Yeah, I don't even think they have teeth.
I don't think they do either.
God, that sucks. What did they do?
They're just sliding around.
Look,
on
I
the-
mean, seriously, how did they not evolve a way to kill things?
yeah, that's
Hey,
true.
look, when the abominable snowman at the end of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer gets all of his teeth pulled, he still can wrap presents. He can still put the star on the top of the tree. You can find purpose without teeth. Hermie took all the son of a
Hawk's
bitch's
sister
teeth
did.
out.
My sister has teeth. And you, toothless.
I have teeth.
Yeah, theirs aren't yours.
The dragon from How to Train Your Dragon.
What a reference. How did you know that? You've seen that movie?
The How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the first one, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's very good.
It's extremely
The
good.
cartoon's
Really,
outstanding.
really
I
good.
didn't see the live action, but yeah.
Also holds up. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They got a lot of those out, don't they?
I mean, the How to Train Your Dragon series,
Yeah.
multiple
Action.
movies, and then they did the live action one, which again was also very good.
Sweet.
Okay.
Well done.
Can we play the Tim Connelly audio when we come back? Because I thought
Sure, let's
there
have
were two
Parker
things
break
he
it down.
said that I thought was really interesting, including when he talked about his team in general and Julius Randle.
Yeah.
More with Parker Fox in the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Jefferson Lines is your number one Welcome back to the Patrick Morning Show. Parker Fox is here, cast of thousands. Let's get right into Sportsy Sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip.
That's right.
The Knicks beat the Cavs 114-105 in OT after they trailed by 22 with 8 minutes left. Jalen Brunson had 38 in the win. The Knicks now lead 1-0. Game 2 is tomorrow at 7 p.m.
I know that.
Incredible game. I turned it on midway through the third, and I was like, oh, this game's over. Cavs got it wrapped up. I was texting one of my buddies, and I was like, this isn't even going to be a game. It's all good. And then next thing you know, 18-1 run from the Knicks. Jalen Brunson was fantastic. And then they just made every shot down the stretch. And me and Corey were talking about it, but like, how cool to do it in front of all these celebrities. Tracy Morgan's there, Chalamet, Pete Davidson. Like, that has to be one of the coolest feelings in the world, just to hit like a big three and to look at Chalamet and just put your arms in there and he's just fired up for you. Like, maybe I'm glazing Chalamet a little bit, but it's an unbelievable win for New York. And if I'm Cleveland, I'm worried now because you lose in that fashion. You're probably not going to get the next one. You got to find a way to get 1 or 2 at home. But it looks like the New York Knicks are going to play in the NBA Finals.
I saw something on Twitter that was what they basically did to make their run is they just got James Harden in ISO when he plays zero defense.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, if you go and watch back, like, analytically, the defense that was played in the fourth quarter by James Harden, they were literally like picking on him like a kid at preschool or on the playground. Like, they're literally like setting the ball screen, getting him to switch, and then going right at him. It was embarrassing. And I think if you're the Cavs, like, James Harden's a guy you need out there on the floor for you offensively, but he was almost unplayable in the fourth quarter because of his defense. So that's something they got to look at moving forward. It was a guy that can actually, play both ways, both sides of the ball.
Jason Kidd is out as the coach of the Dallas Mavericks. He has a $40 million left on his contract.
Yeah, it's insane.
Insane.
There's a lot of movement going on down in Dallas. I think they really believe in what Cooper Flagg can be. So a lot of moves in the front office, and Jason Kidd is done. So what that tells me is there's guys on this Dallas roster that may become available, and we'll talk about it here as we move on. But Kyrie Irving's a name who's going to be healthy for this 2026-2027 season, and he's still a difference maker. Yes, he's 34 years old, but one of the greatest individual skill players of all time, and think he could really make an impact as a true point guard anywhere he goes.
The PWHL will expand to San Jose. Parker.
Yeah, that'll be fun. San Jose, Vegas, Hamilton, and Detroit this upcoming year. So 4 new teams. A lot of movement happening, a lot of stuff going on.
Are we worried that Taylor has to move?
I don't think we're too worried. We don't get ahead of ourselves, right? But the expansion is very different. It's a very different process this year. But at the end of the day, each team can still protect 3 players. So hopefully she's one of those 3 players picked by the Frost to protect, and we go forward. But she is a free agent right now, so she does have to re-up and sign a contract before that happens. So,
Jerry.
Yeah, it's how sports work. You got to do contracts.
How do we?
What do you mean?
How do we have any sense if the PWHL is expanding too early, too quickly? Do we know?
Yeah,
what's the vibe there?
Well, I think the market of fans and the growth, and they do these games, expansion tour games throughout the season, and the the show has been great for them. Like, all the cities they go to, they've showed up really well. They sold out different rinks, and so I think that's all good. But for me, it's the talent level, Corey. Like, when you expand for 4 new teams, you're where are you picking? What's that? 25 times 4? That's 100 players. And there's
Sauce would have told you that. He knew.
Yeah, I was listening too.
He had that,
and it's not like you're going to get 100 girls out of college that are ready to maybe go. So you need to pick maybe people that have been playing overseas. So we'll see how it goes. And then for me, it's the goaltending. Right? There's only probably 6 goalies in the world who are playing the PWHL that are contending at the national level for national teams. So you're going to have a really difference in goalies. And then we saw that this year with Boston and Montreal. They had the 2 best goalies at like 1 goal per game against average. And they were the number 1 and number 2 in MVP voting.
Jeez.
So, yeah, we'll see.
Tim Connelly, the Wolves GM, spoke yesterday.
Are you ready for that?
Yes, Daddy.
Okay. Let's start with Tim saying this about whether there'd be any major shakeups for his squad this year.
We have a lot of confidence in our guys. But again, it would be disingenuous to be sitting here in front of this crew and say, hey, we're happy with the 6th seed. We're happy with not being a home court playoff team. We're happy that our last 3 closeout games, have been lopsided. So we have to be realistic about what we have, which is way more good than bad, but know that we're not good enough right now.
What do you mean?
So yesterday they were talking about this on Barrero, and I'm sure you were listening, Hawk, because you're a Barrero P1.
I am.
I don't remember this story, but they were talking about basically like how they thought, and they were half kidding, that Connelly would come out and basically say, we're moving on from Randall, he's awful. Did Mike Tice really call Fan Line back in the day and say they were cutting a kicker because he missed 2 extra points?
He did say that, but I think he was joking.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe that was a real thing.
I barely remember it, but I know there's audio of it, but I believe the insinuation that he was joking.
Oh.
I could be wrong, though.
Yeah.
Didn't he, like, in passing say, like, I gotta go cut a kicker?
Yeah, something
I
like
think
that,
he said it, like, out of frustration, but I think he was kidding. I think.
Okay.
Again, I'm with Chris. I'm pretty sure he was joking.
Let's talk about Tim Connelly and Julius Randle.
Julius was fantastic to start the season. He'll be the first to tell you he didn't play his best basketball for San Antonio. I think his playmaking, I think his ability, his on-ball defense, his physicality was really impactful. So we don't win because of one player, lose because of one player. I think when we lost in the fashion we lost to San Antonio, they were clearly the better team, and we have to look at the collective, me included, the whole building. What can we all do better to ensure that we don't see the same result next season?
What is he really saying?
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because Julius didn't speak to the media, didn't have an exit meeting. I don't know where Tim Connelly is. Now, I think Tim Connelly's great, and I think he's going to find the right answer for this. But the vibe around the organization, from what I've heard from a lot of people, is you probably won't see Julius Randle in a Wolves uniform this upcoming year. So what does that mean for Julius? I don't know. But at the end of the day, he's on a 3-year, $100 million contract, and you have to find a way to move that, and you have to find a team that finds value in Julius. And now there is value in Julius. He's an established power forward in this league. He's played for the Lakers and the Knicks, 2 big teams. He understands how the league works. He can still be a really good player in this league, but I just don't think he's the number 2 to a guy in Anthony Edwards. And at the end of the day, if you're the Wolves, you're asking yourself, is Julius good enough to be a number 2 to Ant? And the answer to that is no. So you have to move on. You have to find a guy that is good enough to be a number 2, because Victor Wembanyama and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are sitting there in the weeds waiting.
He played like number 2. I don't think there's any I don't know, but
yeah, you're right.
And I'm a big fan of Tim Connelly when he was a dwarf. You don't get that joke at all.
No, but these guys laugh, so I laugh too.
20%er.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it very much. Yeah, I was going to say something else, but I got sidetracked by my jokes. So I'll go right on to the problem with Anthony Edwards.
We hold Ant to such a high bar. The reason he's elite is obviously he's a superhuman offensive player, but we think he has the same ability on the defensive end. Yeah. And that's what separates him. His competitiveness, his toughness. I think he also played through a bunch of nagging injuries. His ability to come back from that injury was fantastic. When he went down, we didn't think he was going to be back that quickly. So this is the first summer in a long time he's going to not play. He's played with the national team. The summer started a bit earlier. I think as he gets older, he's getting more and more, not just take care of his body, preventive measures.
Okay, there's 3 things that he said there under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Ant, play defense.
Yep.
Let's see some effort.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Ant, take better care of your body.
Yep.
And damn it, Ant, take some time off and stop playing basketball for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Did he not say all 3 of those things in that one soundbite?
And all 3 of those go under the umbrella of being a professional, right? And I think that's something that's the next step for him. He's not just a kid, a young guy in the NBA anymore. He's an established, true superstar. And I think if you want to continue to take your game to the next heights, Ant says it himself. He wants to be an MVP. He's not an MVP right now. Like, he's very good. He's a top 10 player in the league, but he's not Shea. He's not Wemby. He's not Jokic. And that's because he just doesn't play the 2-way game right now. And he can. He's very capable of being a great defender. He's very capable of being a great passer as well, an assist guy. His assist numbers don't even touch any of those guys' assist numbers. So I think there's just another level that he can take it to. And I think what Tim Connelly is telling you is you got to get rid of all this moodiness. Like, the topic of conversation in this exit interview with all these guys was moodiness. Like, that has to go away, and it has to be a professional, mature approach. And I think that's the next step for Anthony Edwards. And he's so capable of it. And I think that's what's frustrating us and frustrating this organization the most. Yes, he played through injuries. Yes, he was hurt. But there's a whole other step that he can take because he is the franchise guy.
Question for those of you who are old enough to remember these 2. Did Michael Jordan and or Kobe Bryant ever have a time early in their career where somebody had to say to them, man, you got to take it to the next level. You want to be great, you better start playing defense.
Well, was it Jordan didn't win a playoff series till his 4th year?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he didn't have the same kind of. My guess is, from what I remember from both of those, they were extremely self-motivated people.
That's my point. Yeah. That is the missing ingredient. You can have greatness athletically. You got to have something in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, and I think that's one thing that's tough too, is because all I hear from Ant is he's always in the gym. He's always spending more time getting shots up. Like he'll let the team bus go and he'll just Uber back to the hotel because he wants to get more shots up. But then there's that, which is great. But then, hey, your body's failing you at the end of the season. You were hurt. And yes, one might have been a freak accident, but you need to take care of your body. You need to be in that training room. You need to be in the weight room. You need to be listening to nutrition. Like there's just a level of professionalism. And I'm not calling him out and telling him he's not. But at the end of the day, like, you're not getting to where you need to go. And if you want to be an MVP, there's another step you have to take. And it's frustrating because he's capable. So that's where I'm at with it.
Well said.
Thanks.
Did that well.
Hey, remind me, do you know you have a connection to Chet Holmgren?
Yeah,
you know Chet a little bit, right?
Yeah, we worked out a lot in the summer growing up, and he's obviously a local kid.
Sure.
So he hasn't come back as much as he once did.
Do you know him? Do you know him well enough to know if this Wemby Chet feud is real? Because everybody says they hate each other.
It's funny, right? Because I think if you were asked both, they would just say no, and then that's the PC right answer. But I mean, they're two young guys that are unicorn-esque players. They're these tall guys that can stretch the floor and also block shots and dunk. So I think there's definitely a rivalry there. You see him stepping on Wemby's foot on the box out.
Yeah, they look like they drive each other nuts.
They're size 24 shoes, though.
It's hard to miss.
You can't help it.
Yeah, ridiculous.
It's to the point, if the broadcast hadn't pointed out that they don't like each other, maybe it goes under the radar. But the second somebody says, hey, watch these two, they don't like each other, then everything they did looked really obvious that they were annoyed with each other.
It's funny to think they wouldn't, right? Like, they're two of the best players in the West. They're very similar type of games. They're going to have to face each other for a long time because both of those guys aren't leaving those teams at any time soon. So I love it. I think it's good for the league. I think it's good for basketball when you have two guys that don't like each other. It doesn't need to be all buddy-buddy. This is professional sports at the highest level. Like, go compete. Like, throw an elbow like Wemby did. Not saying he should continue to do that, but like, be physical. Make this thing fun, because I think people are craving that versus the Anthony Edwards dap up with 8 minutes left to the whole other team. Like, let's have a level of competitiveness here.
One thing before we get a break. I know you've told us this before, Parker.
Yeah.
I'm sure I knew this. I may have written it down. I may have commented, made a joke. Have you ever stood next to Wemby?
I have, yeah.
And?
I dunked on him one time.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
Fun fact. Yeah. He blocked me a lot, probably 95% of the time.
Where
but one
was
time
this?
I
Was
did
he
get
10?
him. No, we were doing a workout, I got the video on my phone. I'll show you guys during the break. But summer workouts, just doing some runs, and I caught him.
Where was this?
Oh, Maple Grove, I think. One of like a
How was
auxiliary
Wemby
gym.
doing here working out?
Well, this was summers ago. He was probably
but still.
He was probably still in high school. Oh, Wemby. I'm thinking Chet.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
I thought you dunked on Wemby.
No.
I'm like, how is that possible?
I would lead
Did
with
you say?
that.
Did you say me standing next to Chet, Wemby?
Wemby,
Yeah,
yeah.
my
Oh.
fault. I was thinking Chet. My
Okay.
bad. No,
I
I
was like,
never.
when did you guys cross paths?
Why
never
was he
met-
in Maple Grove?
He
That's
loves
on me.
Arbor Lakes.
Yeah.
That's on me. I thought you were
Okay,
talking
Chet.
Chet.
Raising
No,
canes,
I've
baby.
never met Wemby.
Okay,
but
got it.
one day maybe. I mean,
But
the
you
dude
have
is
dunked on
unbelievable.
Chet.
I was literally
Gotcha.
like, how
Yeah.
has he never said this
I
before?
would lead. That
Parker
would
is the
be-
greatest guy ever.
I'd have a T-shirt made with
Yeah.
your picture. If you have it on your
It'd
phone,
be on a Wheaties box.
I just walk around showing that I dunked on Wemby.
Wemby loves Maple Grove this time of
Loves
year.
it, man.
Sure does. Who don't?
Likes Nadia's cupcakes. He
Who
had
doesn't?
1.5 at a wedding.
At least.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yep. All right. More with Parker Fox. We'll do Vikings news after this in a second as well. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
There.
Yo.
It is time for some Vikings news on your little Power Trip morning show.
I got a little even.
It's time
Is
for
that
Vikings
right?
news on the Power Trip, presented by
Radco, your truck accessories pro.
Thanks to Radco. Dude, check this out. Minneapolis is getting a draft.
What?
All right,
Hell
that's
yeah,
not,
man.
That's not breaking news, but it was officially announced yesterday that the 2028 NFL draft is coming to Minneapolis. It'll be in D.C. next year. Draft here in 28. All right, that's the third straight day we've talked about this, but they officially announced it.
Yep.
They also officially announced that the city of Nashville is getting the Super Bowl. That's 2030. Nice. They also talked for 45 straight minutes about how excited they are for 2029 when it's in Vegas.
That'll be sweet.
All right. No, they just wanted to reiterate, like, they're very excited about Inglewood. They're excited about Atlanta. They announced Nashville, but they're like, but we're really all here to talk about Vegas 2029.
They can't wait.
And how much fun that one specifically
They
is going
like
to be.
the train slot machine.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, Nashville's getting the new stadium, right?
They sure are.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be sweet.
It's going to be awesome.
Here's the other thing the NFL announced in the last 24 hours. The NFL approved the ability to now play as many as 10 international games starting next season. Not this season, but the following season in 2027. That's up from 8. Now, you may be saying, well, I thought there was 9 this year. Well, technically, 8 of those are league run, and then the 9th one is the agreement that the Jags have with Wembley Stadium. So and that had to be apparently negotiated on the side, and the NFL and the players had to agree to whatever. But the point is the max was 8. Now they've upped it to 10. However, the other twist is the league has also voted to strip the team's ability to protect any home games from international play. In the past, NFL teams could protect 2 games. They're like, no, we're not putting this one internationally. We need these 2 to be at home.
Games, yeah.
Now that's gone. So now we're up to 10 games a year, and teams do not have the right to protect any games whatsoever.
Wow.
That's kind of interesting, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it makes a ton of sense to put like Vikings Packers in London.
No.
Definitely not.
Right? It
Definitely
doesn't. So
not.
I don't think the NFL wants to do that. They just want the right to do that if the right scenario pops up.
Has there been a divisional game not at a home
I
stadium?
would guess the only team that's maybe done it is Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That'd be the only one that makes sense. I don't think it'd be good for the fandom and the experience that it is playing a division rival, right?
And the team that lost the home game would rightfully be pissed.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh man, how can I find that out?
Yeah, that's a hard one
That's a
to.
lot. That's a lot to look up. But I'm
I
trying
would
to see if
guess
there's
no.
anything recently.
But I would also say, yeah, if it was somebody, it's probably Jacksonville.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
Because, like, imagine not playing at US Bank Stadium for Vikings Packers. It would be crazy.
Like Jets and Dolphins played in London in
That game was-
2015.
That game.
Texans and Jaguars, are they in the same division?
Sure.
Wembley in 2026.
So yeah, there actually has been a handful.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
I just can't imagine fans of that home team would be very happy about that.
No.
Or just seeing random Bengals and Browns jerseys in the crowd as you're playing your division rival.
There's jerseys everywhere, though. It's so weird.
It is funny.
It's so fun, though.
Yeah, it's the best.
The London games were elite.
They buy them because
An
they like
elite
the
time.
colors, you know,
Yeah,
right? They
yeah.
don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, and Andy's too hammered to know what he's wearing.
Andy don't drink.
All right, Cardinals and Niners played in Mexico.
Okay, so there's a handful.
Chargers and Chiefs played in Mexico.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess more than we thought.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
So
Learn
again,
something new every day.
not only, I still don't think like the all-time big rivalry should be overseas.
No, not at all. No.
Right. Those probably should stay in the
that in
home
America.
stadiums.
For sure, yeah.
You know what we did? Obviously, we went overboard talking about the schedule for the Vikings, but I never really got a gander at the rest of the games. How many Christmas Day games are there this year? Are there 2? Are there 3? Are there? I know the Bears and the Packers play on Christmas. I think in Chicago.
Is it like? Are they going to treat it though like Thanksgiving? Is there a Christmas Eve, a Christmas Day, and then
There's 3. Packers at Bears, Bills at Broncos, Rams at Seahawks. The first 2 are on Netflix. The third one is on Fox.
How about
God,
Bills
freak
at
good games.
Broncos on Christmas Day? How
All
about
of
you're
those,
the
yeah.
Buffalo Bills all the way in Denver?
From Mile High. Yeah.
those
That's gonna
games will be
fun.
elite?
Yeah, but oh man, what a terrible thing to put those.
Christmas is for the
I know.
NBA.
Yeah, right.
Not
it is.
anymore.
No,
Not
it is.
anymore.
No, it
Hawk's
should be.
pissed about that.
Not
though.
anymore.
Come
It
on,
should be.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It
that's
should be.
Hawk's
This is
birthday.
why I stand up for the NBA. They
Thank
deserve
you.
their day. Give them that day so I never have to work that day.
Yeah.
I mean,
NFL
because
just
they don't- yeah,
infiltrates.
right.
And you want a day
that'll
off
be
of
great.
sports. So what better way
Yeah.
than have 5
That's
straight
right.
NBA games that you won't
Right.
watch?
That's right.
But he does watch the late night NBA game to close out Christmas Day, though.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, it's his favorite thing to do.
But he also doesn't like when division rivals square off in the NBA on Christmas Day
Hates
because
it.
everybody knows how important divisions are.
I think they should
in the
play them
NBA.
out of the country, like on the moon.
On the moon. Be a lot of dunks.
Think about that. Have you ever once heard of a team excited about winning the division in the NBA?
No, but no.
Even once?
No. Aren't we in like a... Are we in the same? Weren't we in the same division with like Seattle at one point?
Hang on a second here. So this is how worthless divisions are, and I think we've done this before, but don't look this up for a second. Hang on. Nobody help him.
Do it.
Nobody
I
help
won't, Daddy.
him. Sauce.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking it up just to make sure I even know because I'm not sure I do. Ooh, see, I think I would have forgot about them. Sauce.
Yes, sir.
Name the 4 other teams in the Timberwolves division.
Denver.
That's one. You love sports.
San Antonio.
Incorrect. Used to be, I think maybe way back in the day,
Yeah.
but nope.
Houston.
Nope.
No. Which state's similar to Colorado?
He's not good with geography.
Oh, Wyoming?
He didn't do a lot of learning. Yeah, there's no team in
just
Wyoming.
Oh, the Jazz.
The Jazz is 2. There's 2 more. They're not even close to each other or us.
Golden
One team is
State,
currently still playing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Scotland.
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City
City.
is the division winner this year.
Yep.
Who cares about
But
that?
you're so right. That's ridiculous.
And the last one is the Portland Trailblazers. So our division, Oklahoma City, Denver, us, Portland, and Utah.
It's the widest
What?
expanding
That's
division.
wider than Hawks' system.
The reason why it's
Why do you have to be like that?
I'm sorry, man.
well, the other reason why it's stupid is you don't get rewarded for winning your division.
Nothing. No.
No, so it's irrelevant. It's completely
The entire
irrelevant.
regular season is irrelevant.
Yeah, Hawk's right. It should start in like
It should
March.
be 17 games like the NFL
Yeah.
or 18 games like
Yeah.
the NFL. Make each game matter more. Charge $1 billion. Nobody's hurt by the end of the season. And then you start the playoffs and it starts to matter.
So how about this, Hawk? The
Okay.
game 2 of the Spurs Thunder is tonight. Game 1 of the NBA Finals is like June 3rd.
Yeah, it is forever away.
Forever
long-
in blue jeans.
It's a long season.
I mean,
Like-
there's
Yeah,
a division
very
called
long.
the Pacific Division, and Portland isn't in it.
Yeah, what sense does that make?
That makes no sense.
Boston is.
It's just like all the
Boston and
Well, they converted.
the Nets are in that division.
That's funny.
Pacific Division.
Well, it's all going to change when Seattle and Vegas get a team.
Good. That's our chance to get away from Wemby.
Get in the
Because
East.
I'm not trying to like this isn't hyperbole.
Yeah.
I do think everybody in the West is in huge trouble for the next decade with
Yeah.
Wemby.
It's insane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's not like we haven't seen dominance in the past, right? LeBron didn't win 13 consecutive NBA titles. Kobe didn't. Jordan almost did.
Yeah.
He just took those 2
Yeah,
years off.
yeah.
But my
For
point is like even the greatest players of all time don't win it every single year.
Yeah.
I just think the number of titles Wemby's going to get is more than a couple.
Oh, yeah.
So you have so few windows to do it, and I just think the easier path for the Wolves is the Eastern Conference. Because
100%.
otherwise, you're just going to always have to hope that he gets
Yeah.
banged up.
Yeah, that's
And
your only
when
hope.
you're 7'6", as you know with knees, it's hard. If Wemby has his career derailed by injury, sure,
Good
then the
point.
window is wide open in the West. Otherwise, it's going to be an uphill battle every year, and it's not impossible. You're just going to have to get really lucky.
If Wemby stays healthy, he's going to go down as a top 3 player of all time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
no
Possible.
question. Yeah, maybe 1,
Yeah.
which is crazy to say right now, but he's unbelievable. No one's ever moved the way he's moved.
No.
Guys, I have a really, really great breakdown of something for you. And I'm very pleased.
Can't wait.
Can I read
Sports
this for
related
you?
or not
Yes.
sports
Can I
related?
read
Hell
this to you?
yeah.
Okay, so our friend Wendy Blackshaw, who is responsible, one of the main people responsible for bringing the NFL draft to Minnesota. We've traveled the world with her.
Sure. Sun Country back in the day, right?
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So I sent her a text and I asked her this question. I said, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. I said, I have a question for you. Where will the actual people be gathered for the NFL picks? Will it be in the stadium or out in front of the stadium? The crowd may be in the hundreds of thousands, so we're confused as to where all these people will be. She says, thanks. First, numbers from every market include all 3 days, not just the crowd you see on TV. Watch parties throughout the region and the state also. So in Pittsburgh, the actual draft stage area, which was the camera shot with tens of thousands of people, that was a capacity night 1 before the draft even started. Then they opened up the stadium. People watched on big screens. Watch parties were everywhere. So the numbers we read aren't just from the site where the draft is being held. It's from draft spots all over the city.
Makes sense.
For sure. But I will say the reason why we're still asking where are all these people going to go? Those giant shots of the crowds that you're talking about where it looks like a music festival, there is that. Where is that in Minneapolis? Where are we doing that part of it? Even if the 800,000 number is all encompassing 3 days all over the Twin Cities, where is that giant pile of people going to go?
She says
It's gotta be
the
outside the
NFL
stadium.
she says the NFL hasn't yet determined the stage footprint yet.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is
I would
interesting.
think you don't approve it until you say where
Yeah.
exactly is this going.
I'm sure they got a plan, but they haven't.
Yeah.
They haven't. Yeah,
Interesting.
Right. So, and Wendy, please feel free to call if you'd like and give us more information if you have more questions. But
It's
if you
got to
have
be
more answers,
outside.
I should say.
Oh, yeah.
Every,
Has
every
to
single
be.
one of them
Yeah.
has been outside so
I don't
far.
think so. I think it has to be in the stadium.
I think that's going to be
No,
lame. No
I-
offense, but
no.
I think indoors is lame. Every single one of these has been outdoors and looks awesome.
Yeah, and I think
It's a cool stadium.
They care about the fans, right? I mean,
100%.
Lambeau is football, Americana, as PA calls it. That wasn't in the stadium. They didn't use the stadium for that.
Right.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
But-
I can see them opening the doors and I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
think
have
what,
to do it.
what they do is they will build something that will cover the media and the draft itself. It'll feed back outside into like a covered area where
Yeah.
there's a big green room and all that, and the rest of it will be uncovered.
Here's
That's
the
what
other
I'm
thing.
saying.
Here's the other thing, and I know this is a 20-year-old story, and I know it was the NBA draft, and it was in one of those rooms like in Madison Square Garden or whatever, Radio City Music Hall. I forget wherever I was. It doesn't matter. NBA draft was one of the most boring things I've ever been to in my life.
Obviously. Come on.
But here's why. But what I'm saying, I mean, honestly, it was.
Kids are living out their
It
dreams.
was brutally boring. But you just sit in a seat and you just stare. There's nothing to do. If you have it in US Bank Stadium and people are in seats, it's going to feel like a freaking library. It has to
I
be
agree.
outside where people are walking around like a music festival. You're getting drinks.
But where?
Sitting down watching a draft, they're all going to fall asleep.
And I get the indoor-outdoor thing, but like the outdoor area, there's no room there.
Commons Park, it's plenty of room. It'll be just fine.
And I also think though,
Right
like
across the street from the stadium.
Yeah, I know.
they have bands playing like
Concerts
before every
and-
pick. I mean, they jazz it up between picks, especially like
Because you fall
the
asleep.
later it goes. Yeah, I mean,
People don't fall asleep during games.
yeah, the NFL draft is elite. The NBA draft is boring, right, Hawk?
Yeah, Avi.
Even though I'll watch most of the NBA draft, if not all of it.
You love it.
I love any draft.
You love when people pick men.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, I never
Yeah.
thought about it, but you do.
yeah.
He's right.
I like men being picked.
Jeez.
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
sports.
All right.
I'm just sorry. I'm just reading
Fuck
Tommy's
that.
text. I misread it.
Jake
Oh, yeah.
Golday, by the way, did sign. So we finally got all our draft picks.
Let's go.
Signed. Linebacker out of Cincinnati.
I think he's going to be good.
He's going to be great.
Yeah.
Going to learn from the man, the myth, the legend that is Van Ginkel.
He had beautiful hair.
They all do.
Is Tim Peeler still alive? I would have guessed we would have heard if he would have
Yeah,
died.
I think we would have heard if he passed away.
Somebody would have
There would have
texted
been a
us.
noticeable,
Yeah.
something noticeably missing in the world if
Yeah.
he had died.
Hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
An energy void.
We'd be sad.
Yeah, you'd all feel it. Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. Parker Fox is here. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary Traffic Center.
This report.
The NHL Conference Finals will be live each night this week on Minnesota's audio home for hockey, KFAN.
The Power Trip is headed to the island. Join the guys at Treasure Island May 28th and 29th for 2 shows full of games, tons of laughs, and great prizes, including trips to Las Vegas. Book your stay and save 20% with promo code KFAN. Plus, a special announcement you will not want to miss. All the details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Gentlemen, do you remember when the initials Jackpot Monster wasn't such a big monster?
Yeah, it was just a little baby monster.
Yeah. I remember when a guy named Carl won it when it was just a teenager.
Yeah, it was just a baby $31,500. And then we killed that initials monster. And then another baby one was born, and then Mike won $13,500, which is even younger.
Yeah, but now it's out of control.
Yeah.
Listen to it, Parker. It's crazy.
It's a monster.
It won't stop.
It won't stop. Well, anyway, Carl sent me a text. And Carl said that he was at the draft in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL draft. He said the stage was by the river. And this doesn't do it for you. You haven't been there, have you?
Nope.
And it faced up Broadway, and they had Broadway blocked out for 10 blocks. That's a long distance, but it's very, very thin.
I remember seeing the shots on TV during the draft.
Yeah, it was incredible.
He said the lack of width sucked because everybody was crammed in.
What?
You couldn't find a bathroom. You couldn't get back to your buddies. Every bar did have a TV screen facing the street, so you could look over there and see it. He said probably didn't help that he was 0.24, and I get it, brother. I feel you there, but I'm the more I think about it, the more I think the what do you call it? Not the patio? What do they call that? The plaza. I think the plaza will be plenty big. I really do. I think it would be plenty big. You put the stage over by the big doors and then face it towards the plaza. I think it'd be plenty big.
The problem is the light rail station right there, as well as the parking ramp. It's right out in front. I was looking at a map, and
true.
So they're going to have to get creative with that. But
Some
I think
dynamite takes care of it, brother.
Yeah, listen to the Hulkster.
Boom. All right, let's do it.
What if we just set up a bunch of bouncy houses?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an idea.
Just for in between picks.
It's an idea.
It's not a bad one.
It's not my best.
Yeah.
I've had worse. I've had better.
Did you see that the largest bouncy house in the world is coming to Mall of America?
No.
Just in time for the 2028 NFL draft. See, I knew I was onto something.
I got an email about it yesterday.
Where are they putting it? It's got to be the rotunda.
In Sauce's dad's butt.
Oh,
my.
Wow. A lot of real estate.
I bet it fits.
Wow, how'd they get it in there?
Why would they do that?
Oh, they don't inflate it until it's in.
He's part of the Guinness Book of World Records thing. Trying to break the...
He's a fame whore. He just wants to get into that book.
What an impressive man.
He really is impressive. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Sauce, how proud would you be if your dad was a world record holder? Just in general.
I mean, I'm proud of it anyway, but I would be proud of him.
He's a world record holder.
Yeah, I would be proud of him.
All right, now the follow-up sentence is that's what he's the world record holder is largest inflatable held internally. He broke the world record with this giant bouncy house.
Who talked him into that?
Nobody.
Hog's daddy.
Not against his will. He volunteered.
Here we go. The Big Bounce America, which I believe, Sauce, you were part of when you fell down your stairs. Home of the world's largest bounce house is bringing its high-energy experience to Minneapolis for 2 weekends, end of July, early August, featuring more than 50,000 square feet of inflatable attractions. Ooh.
Where is this going?
The event transforms the Mall of America into a fully immersive playground filled with live music, laughter, and unforgettable fun for all.
This is in the parking lot? The giant empty parking lot by IKEA?
Covering of 25, standing 32-foot tail, the record-breaking inflatable side.
East lot.
Yeah, East lot. That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
And the East lot, which is outside. Yeah, has to be.
And how big did you say? 50,000 square feet?
24,000 square feet.
24,000.
That's a huge bitch.
It really is. Fun.
Bouncers.
Sauce, bring Lou Dog.
Yeah, he would love
throw
that.
him around on the old bouncy house.
Yeah, he would love that.
Sure.
Live
smoking
DJs,
yet?
food truck.
Not yet. I'd be out of breath chasing him around, but yeah.
Yeah. When do you think he'll have his first cigarette?
I hope he never has his first cigarette.
Yeah. What if he just wants to be like you?
Don't you want him to be cool?
Yeah, you said it's the coolest accessory
you said
possible.
He's cool already, man.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm going to take him to this.
Yeah, good. I'm glad.
Tickets are.
I figured you
good
already
price.
bought him his first pack.
No, I
Merry
haven't.
Christmas.
No, his birthday is the week after Christmas, though. So maybe I'll surprise him with a couple of Parliament lights. You never know. Yeah.
That was a trap. That's actually child abuse. You can't do that.
We have the authorities
that was a
out here.
test.
And the tax
You
people.
failed.
No, you failed. You just said you surprised him with a couple of parliaments for his second birthday.
Yeah, English things.
Such as?
Like buildings.
Oh,
Isn't that a parliament?
talking about the government body and
Yeah. I don't know what Jesse Ventura has to do about this, but yeah.
Wow.
And I'm streaming up downhill, man.
Streaming
Falling
up
apart.
down.
Streaming up downhill.
Yeah, my son won't smoke.
No. Time to get tougher.
And Jeff said the same thing 40 years ago.
Yeah, and I smoked a lot.
Oh.
He was talking about Dov. He forgot about sauce.
I don't think Dov smoked much.
why not?
I don't know. Because he's not cool.
What, he listened to Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, the Juggalos don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, no, they're the pinnacle of health.
Grape knee high, right? No.
No.
Fago.
Fago.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, relax.
Take
Great.
a deep
Now we're all
breath.
getting emails.
Yeah, not Parker and I and Hawk.
Yeah, we're safe.
Yeah.
Nathan's hot dog eating contest champion, Joey Chestnut, isn't letting his run with the law keep him from competing on the 4th of July. He was sentenced to 180 days probation after he pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge in April. According to U.S. Weekly, the 17-time hot dog eating champ was in a bar back in March shaking hands with a guy who recognized him before slapping the alleged victim in the face.
Oh,
jeez.
Chestnut told police he was pretty drunk and didn't remember the situation.
Pretty drunk.
But he does remember he's set to defend his championship this summer since he's been granted a petition to travel outside the state of Indiana where he slapped somebody. Sometimes you
Good.
got to slap somebody in Indiana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You never set him straight.
Yeah, they were stealing his women.
I don't know if they were or not, but they had that look to them.
Yeah. You've
How
seen
many?
that.
So you win the mustard yellow belt if you win the Nathan's Famous. How many times has he won?
I think I actually know.
did
I'm
you
going to
win
say
the-
17.
Did he say it? Sorry.
Is that I'm going to guess 17.
No, you're right.
I'm going to go
sorry.
17. I
I'm
think.
sorry. I didn't hear him say that. I was looking up Joey Chestnut's
Dude,
stats.
it's okay because I know he's won at 17. You only won it once, and then you put it in your mouth and wore it as teeth.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. I'm sorry I wasn't listening.
Parker, if you were in a competitive eating contest, would you do better with speed or quantity?
I would be terrible.
At either?
Yeah, bad. I would probably be able to eat like 3 hot dogs max and then be done.
Wow.
You'd eat Max.
Good for Max.
Yeah, good for Max.
Yeah. Shout out
Thanks,
Max.
man.
Yeah, thanks, son.
Get a hot dog in my mouth.
Love you, Maxo.
See, Lawyer Lambert was in the 80s.
Yeah, he's also won at 17.
No, he lost -7.
Yeah.
He added to the.
Tommy won the hot dog sitting contest.
Yeah.
How many?
He's won it every year.
A baker's dozen.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of
17
Maxo,
brown belts.
Speaking of Maxo, that's your partner in the program Password Invitational.
My guy, yeah.
Have you been listening to the previous matches to kind of start scouting your possible future, competitors?
I have been seeing clips on social media. Yes,
and
I think there's some real good teams out there. We're gonna have a really tough matchup in round 1.
Sauce and Creasel.
Yeah, that's a tough matchup. But I think Max is gonna bring it. I know I'm gonna try to bring it. So
And that's what, next Thursday?
next Thursday. Yeah,
Next
Fire it
Thursday.
up.
Creasel's really good.
That's what I hear.
He's
Yeah.
pretty good at everything.
Are you good?
I mean, I've won 5 straight, yeah. The longest winning streak in the game. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, we're probably the underdog, but everybody loves an underdog.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. They'd rather have you win, yeah.
You are probably not the underdog. You are definitely the underdog.
Okay, we're definitely the underdog, but everybody loves an underdog.
Yeah, Maxo
Sometimes
and
the
I
underdog comes through.
Maxo and I last year beat Swedberg and Larry Mondello guy.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Sometimes a long shot beats the odds.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Yep, just like yesterday when you guys beat Nordo and JG.
Yeah.
You did it, buddy. You did it.
Mm-hmm.
So
JG is either brilliant or terrible.
Say that to his face.
So I think I
you're
told him that
brilliant,
yesterday.
So is there no Password Friday because there was a game yesterday?
There is no Password Friday.
Well, what the hell?
Yeah, it's Memorial Day Friday, man. I'm sorry. You guys make fun of me. You say I have yellow teeth. I don't have that. I mumble a little. I don't know words right. I don't listen. And I'm sorry I wasn't listening. I was looking up stats
yeah, the Dick
about...
Tracy guy mumbles or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that should be your new nickname. Let's get that to stick.
Yeah.
Let's
Your
change it from
nickname
meat
should
sauce
be
to mumbles.
Dick Tracy.
Oh, why?
Oh.
Good for
You
Tracy.
got to be mean to Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Honestly, that's over the line, dude.
No, it isn't.
You can tell I'm kidding. You were just being mean.
Yeah.
And
I never know if you're kidding or not.
I mean, come on, man.
You're mean to me every day.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't sound like me.
I don't know who he's talking about. We're talking about this Corey?
Me?
Genitals
Corey
run
Cole?
off.
Which one are you talking about?
You, beady eyes.
Since when?
I don't know, 2006?
RBIs.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name? Sauce.
Yes.
Check this out, Brother Bear.
All right, listening, Hulkster.
I think you're going to be happy about this. Comedy Central setting the premiere date for the highly anticipated new season of South Park.
Oh,
Let's go.
Down to South Park, gonna have myself a time.
We owe $5,000 for that.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a soundbite, and it was the theme. So now I'm in trouble.
That'll be great. South Park's the best.
Yep, you love that show still.
I do, yeah. It's
is.
funny almost every time, and they don't care who they're making fun of.
No,
Yeah,
it's the best.
yeah, it'll be great.
Who's your all-time favorite character?
Ooh, probably Randy Marsh.
Yeah,
Randy Marsh
Randy's
is
the best.
unbeatable. Yeah, Randy's the best. Yeah.
Randy's
The
up
Simpsons,
Yeah.
Homer was the best.
Yep.
South Park, he's the best. Are there other dads examples I can think of?
I mean,
Peter Griffin.
yeah,
Peter Griffin is the best.
Yep. The dad from
Bill Cosby.
Married with Children.
Bill Cosby's the best.
Wow, your mic's on, man.
Might want to dump that.
Yeah, might want to dump that.
Danny Tanner.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I was talking about cartoons,
What
but
about
yeah.
Uncle Jesse, Zach?
Well, I mean, he's not a. Well, he's a daddy.
Yeah, he's your zaddy.
I guess by the end of the season, he's a dad.
Is he?
He's got the twins.
I don't think I ever watched one episode of that show.
Oh man, you'd love it.
Oh, it's good. It always solves its problem in
You'd
22
cry.
minutes.
At the end of every show,
Yeah,
you
they
do
all
cry.
Yep, and it's always. Well, I know you got a DUI, but what did you learn? Don't drink as much.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Remember the episode where about Alanis Morissette?
Yeah, she banged Uncle Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that's yeah? I think that's true.
I don't
Kind
know.
of.
Yeah, I don't know. that
Isn't
that's
it true?
the
doing
proper
better.
Well, in
way to
real
say
life,
it.
not Uncle Joey.
Did you see that update?
She wasn't a character.
No, not that Joey.
Joey Lawrence. This is all. Parker has no idea what we're talking
No,
about.
that's true. He
I'm
doesn't.
looking up like 8 persons ago that
Sure.
you mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like rain on your wedding day.
Yeah, it's a death row pardon 2 minutes too late. That's just bad luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all just coincidences.
Yeah, none of it's
You know what? It's cool.
ironic.
Light the fires and burn the tires. Let's go.
Yeah, Robin's racing.
Can you believe, guys,
Nope.
that it was on this date in 2009 that embattled NFL quarterback Michael Vick was released from federal prison? He served 21 months in prison for that dogfighting ring.
And not just prison, federal,
Like real prison.
Leavenworth,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't. That's not.
That ain't
fun.
messing around.
No.
Although I'm sure he was treated like a king. They must have thought it was super cool that
I
Michael Vick
don't
was
know
there.
that anybody gets treated like a king there. But
mean,
maybe you're right.
Has he spoken about it much?
I've not ever heard him address it, but it maybe he has. I don't know.
Yeah.
He probably has some stories.
Yeah, the stuff they found on that property, that was I remember the Sports Center coverage of they were in his backyard and it was
Really?
it was like a ton of dog cages and
Jeez.
I think they electrocute one that didn't win or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was a lot.
This is before I was
Then he got a second chance though, and then got another $100 million contract
Yeah.
from the Eagles. Yeah.
Jeez. He was pretty good.
He was maybe the most fun college quarterback to watch.
Really?
He was so athletic.
Over Manziel?
Oh, he was Manziel before Manziel. He had a cannon of an arm. No one could tackle him. He was elite, man. He was so good.
Great on Madden. Great on
Madden.
Prison
was
Ball 9.
unstoppable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he on that?
Yeah. Oh man, he was. Best
How
player in
about
the game.
this? When he was released as a probation condition, he was ordered to work construction. It's like,
Yeah, he did that for an entire summer. He had to tour around with it was him. There was a police officer. There was a Native American and a sailor.
Can you
and
imagine
What now? Paul, your hands up.
Rosie isn't here today.
Can you imagine for real though, if you're on the construction crew
Sure.
and they say, as punishment, this guy has to work with
Yeah.
you. Like your life is so bad.
Yeah.
That the punishment is he has to work with you. What's wrong with working construction?
Yeah.
That's a good, honest, hard work job. You got to be a smart, hard-working person to do that.
You
and
do
they
it, right?
consider that a punishment?
My guess is it was more cleaning ditches than true construction.
Even cleaning
correct?
ditches, somebody's got to do it.
But like they essentially did the old you got to adopt the highway bit. That's my guess. Is that he
maybe
did something
so.
like that.
I hope he had to clean the latrine.
Was he as good when he came back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
it wasn't like as electric.
It wasn't
as
the same.
Every time somebody said, bend over, he had problems. Like,
Why is that?
Just
prison's
flashback.
tough.
Yeah, prison. Well, what does C. Murder
Charlie
always
always
say?
said there's plenty of sex in prison.
Yeah.
He always said that.
What's going on?
Boy, we mentioned Manson a lot on this show.
Yeah.
That's why Brian O thinks the show's dumb.
Yeah.
Well, we're historians, and it's a part of American history.
Yeah.
Undeniably.
One more thing in sports. The television show Cheers.
Great show.
There's a sports angle because Sam played baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before he answers, the show ended in 1993. By accident, even. Is there any chance Parker's ever seen even part of an episode of Cheers? In fact, does he even know
Don't
the
say
reference?
it, Parker. What? Cheers is a big enough show where I'm going to say he definitely is familiar with the concept of Cheers. He knows the gist of it, that it's, well, whatever. I'm not going to say it. But my guess is he could explain the gist of what the show Cheers was. Unless his parents were like diehard Cheers fans, I'm going to say there's almost no way he would have accidentally seen an episode of Cheers.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
So I'm going to say he's never seen an episode, but he knows what it is.
I'm
Anybody
with
else?
Corey. No, he's never seen an episode, and his generation doesn't channel surf,
No.
so there's no chance of him like just
But
stumbling
where would it be
across
even
it.
on accident?
Well, and see, that's why I agree. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's where I agree because I haven't seen an episode of Cheers in years, even
Same.
in accident.
Right, not since the 90s,
Yeah,
I bet.
right.
For me.
They showed it the 90s?
The decade, not the nightclub.
Sure.
Parker, go.
Woody Harrelson.
Sure.
I mean, that's a name.
That's all I know. That's all I got.
But
So you haven't seen an episode?
No.
No.
I have no idea what the premise of it is.
No kidding.
Just a bar.
It's a great show.
It's the bar in Boston.
It's one of the best shows ever.
You're
Yeah.
right, Sauce. It had a lot of heart. It really did.
That was outstanding. Yeah.
And one of the main characters died like 3 years into it, and they replaced him with Woody Harrelson, and everybody in America was sad.
Oh, yeah. Coach, right?
Yeah, Coach, man.
Yeah. It's a great show.
Parker, think about this for a second.
Yep.
Take a shot at this, by the way.
Okay.
Again, he just mentioned on this date in 1993, the final episode of
Yes.
Cheers, right?
Yeah.
How many people do you think watched the final episode of Cheers?
93.
1993.
And it was like one of those where it was aired at a specific time and you had to be there.
Yeah,
at
whatever.
Every
Probably
Thursday,
7
man.
o'clock.
Okay.
Yep,
I think
Thursday.
Thursday, yeah.
How many people watched it? 24 million.
24 million.
Yeah.
How about 80 million people?
80
Holy
million
Hannah.
people. And that wasn't the most watched finale ever, by the way. MASH was at like 117 or something like that. If I don't
Oh,
remember
so this
the
show
number.
was that big.
Oh, it was
was-
gigantic.
Oh,
It was
and-
enormous. It was great too. It
Yeah.
really was well done.
And it almost got canceled after the first season.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's so good, man.
I feel like all the great shows are like, oh, it almost got canceled after the first season. It
Right.
became.
But just like the morning show, the Power Trip morning show, back then they gave you a little bit of time
Yeah.
to fail before they cut you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Now you
Happy's
get, like,
Place.
Yeah, which got railroaded.
Did it really? They
Is
canceled
it
it?
still on? I don't know.
Seinfeld is third on this list all time, right? It goes MASH and then Cheers and then Seinfeld in terms of viewership.
Yeah.
That's another great example. I freaking love Seinfeld seasons like 4 through 9.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like season 1 or season 2.
Really?
So, and I think Jerry has said multiple times it was almost canceled about 4 separate ways.
It's crazy.
Like NBC wanted to give up on it. They almost did. Then Fox wanted it. And then NBC was like, well, no, we don't want you to steal it. So we'll give you a couple more episodes. Like it almost caught the bullet in season 1 multiple times. And it's now one of the most iconic shows in the history of television.
Even before it began, it almost didn't even get on the air because all the test audiences hated it.
Didn't like it.
The I'm listening to the Larry
David?
Larry David book right now. And it's mostly about Curb Your Enthusiasm, but it starts just before the finale of Seinfeld. He wrote that. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He addressed it in the final season of Curb as well, how much he doesn't care what people think about the final episode of Seinfeld.
Completely not associated with Seinfeld anymore. And then he came back just to write that episode. And everyone hated it.
Yep.
Everyone hated it.
I will always defend the idea.
Yeah,
it
agreed.
just didn't work.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's a terrible idea to be like, if we look back at the 9 seasons of Seinfeld, these 4 people were terrible.
Yeah.
They were
They really
menaces to everyone except for themselves. And the point is like, how can we make them finally pay for being 9-year a-holes and selfish and terrible people? Well, let's have them like get arrested for a Good Samaritan law. That is like this random law in some city that they didn't know the law for. Not the worst idea. And then they'll have 1,000 character witnesses say, Jerry Seinfeld ruined my life, or George Costanza ruined my life, or, Kramer ruined my life. Yeah, it's a funny concept. The execution was just freaking awful.
I think if
it just doesn't work.
I know he wrote it. I'm just trying to think. It may have been the last one he wrote before that episode was when she licks the envelopes and dies.
Oh.
I think that might have been his last episode, and then he wrote the finale as well. I mean, that's a mean episode. She actually dies.
Not only is it mean, again, George gets told his wife is dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't react. Just kind of goes, huh. And then he walks back to Elaine and Kramer and Jerry, and he goes, she's gone.
Yeah.
Jerry goes, dead? Yeah. Wow. I'm so sorry, George. Should we you want to go grab coffee or something? Like they immediately go get coffee and walk out of the hospital well, I guess that's done. I mean, she's dead, and it takes them 15 seconds to go, wow, it's too bad. Kramer gets the name wrong. He goes, poor Lily.
Oh. And how about
screws up the name even?
How much is that like an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Very much so.
Very much so.
Yep.
Wow, man.
They're terrible people.
They are.
Terrible. Awesome show, though. Headlines is next. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on The Fan.
Minnesota's home for the Western Conference
YouTube. Check out the KFAN YouTube channel for exclusive videos, in-depth takes, initials, password games, and behind-the-scenes content. Search KFAN on YouTube and hit subscribe today. Otherwise, KFAN.com/watch will bring you there. Plenty of ways to lay your eyes on Chris Hockey, who's about to speak.
Hi. Lay your eyes on this. Maybe it'll make you feel better that Christopher Columbus died on this day in poverty in Spain.
Jeez.
Feel better.
1506, died in poverty. 1506, long time ago.
It shows you again that it's just not worth trying.
Yeah.
The man wanted to discover the entire world, and he still died poor.
But maybe that was, what do you call it, karma.
For all the bad stuff that he did?
Yeah.
Did they even have money back then?
No. It was all honor code. It was like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So he's like, hey, I'm going to travel all over the world with these boats and whatnot, and I'll figure out some stuff. And then when we get back, why don't you just give me a bunch of stuff?
Okay.
And he got back to Spain, and they're like, yeah, we don't want to give you any stuff because we're not going over there.
Got scammed.
Yep, he got scammed.
Yep.
He got scammed.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad for him.
No, you shouldn't. He's got his own holiday, or he did.
Can I ask you guys a question about scams?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh, my God, you got him.
May I ask you guys a question?
Yeah, you may.
I don't know the difference.
Ken would be like can I stand up?
Am I capable?
I would assume you can, yeah.
Yeah, I bet
May I stand up would be like you being polite, I guess, asking if I'm allowed to stand up and leave, right?
That is a rule that I'm sure you're right about, but I don't like it.
I love it. Corey just licks his lips and just is like, whoa, but
he's a snake in the grass.
Parker would throw me into the woods.
Ready to go at you.
Can Parker throw you in the woods? That's him politely asking.
Nope. It's the other way around, you just said.
Yeah, I think
that
you
was
just
a
did it
test.
around.
You guys passed.
So explain the difference between Ken and May.
So like if I said, hey, can I have a piece of cake? I don't know. Can you? Of course you can. It's your choice.
Yeah.
If I was sitting, but if I was sitting like at a party and you said, may I have a piece of cake? Yes, you may. Here you go.
It's very polite.
May is like asking for it. Ken is asking if you can do it.
Capability.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a good description.
Thanks.
What was your question? Did you remember it?
Yeah. How many spam calls do you guys get a day?
That's so ironic. I just got one yesterday, and I hadn't got one in forever, and I told Taylor, I'm not supposed to get these. Like, they were supposed to be blocked or whatever, and I just got one yesterday for the first time in forever. So it's funny that you bring that up.
Zacho?
I've taken out so many loans, so many personal loans, apparently, that they're calling to ask about. It's every day, man. It's crazy.
Apparently, I've been turned down by a bunch of them, but this place is going to give me one.
Yeah.
That's what
I
they
get them all
say.
the time. Now that maybe because all my information is leaked online somewhere, I get them all the time. Last Friday, I get one. It's a spam call for some reason, maybe because I had been drinking. I answered, and I'm like, they're like, is this Paul Lambert? I didn't say anything. They're like, this is so-and-so with some company. And I hung up. They called back, left a voicemail, and just said simply, Paul Lambert, why did you hang up? You're a nice man.
Oh.
I'm like,
at least
what?
you got a compliment.
How do they know who I am? Like,
obviously
they've stolen my information.
Different guy.
They are so disappointed.
You disappointed them.
You've let a lot of people down this week.
I let a lot of people down all the time.
Oh.
My family especially.
So when they called you, did they say, can we have your information or may we have your information?
See, if they had said may, I might have given it to them.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had a rich uncle, but yeah.
Because if they said, can we have your information, it's up to them. They can have it. It's their choice.
It hurts your soul when I'm right about something. I've been right a lot this week. And it
You're
takes
on fire.
power away from
You're
it.
on fire,
right.
man.
You're good.
Right now, look.
Oh, there you go. Does it say spam
That's
risk?
unbelievable. You're getting a spam call. Or unless it's somebody just doing the bit and calling you from an unknown number.
Is that the hotline number?
Why don't you answer it? Answer it. See what happens.
Hello? Hello?
That's when you know. When you got to say hello twice.
Okay, bye.
Hi, this is Sandra Diaz.
You on the phone again, bitch?
Ma'am?
I think it was Zach.
Hi, this is Paulina Russell. I'm just looking at all the voicemails. So we can go over the details. So
Oh, that's great.
Corey?
Yes, sir.
Are you familiar with a man by the name of Tom Pelissero?
Yeah, he's pretty connected. He knows his stuff. He is on the NFL Network. He was a former KFAN interner.
He called the
part-timer.
Sam Darnold thing 6 months before it happened.
Yeah, because he's pretty tapped in. He fills in for Rich Eisen once in a while. He's a big deal.
Speaking of Rich Eisen, are you familiar with Randy Moss?
Sure.
Listen to this.
I just want to play true or false with you. Things that your former teammates, coaches, your agent said. You tell me if these are real stories that they're telling, all right? Your agent, Bus Cook, who you didn't go to the combine. Bus said it's because you had dental problems. True or false? Wisdom teeth is the reason you were not at the combine.
That is true. I think I had 4 pulled going into the combine, but I had to go back later on to retest. So that's true.
Jerry Jones, who, of course, famously several years ago apologized for not taking you back in that 1998 draft. When you met with the Cowboys before the draft, number one, Jerry said, you don't have to do the stuff with the other rookies. Just go over to Dion's house. He's going to talk to you. And number two, Jerry said, as only Jerry can, Randy, you're going to be a Dallas Cowboy.
Oh, man, you hurt my heart with everything you said, man. Shout out to Jerry Jones, and yes, that is true.
Wow.
Still remembers it. It worked out, even if it was 13 picks later. All right, Leroy Horde said that when rookies used to get taped in camp, which, of course, you can't do anymore, but rookies, you tape to the goalpost, you get taped in your room, whatever. You're the only guy who ever avoided it because you hid under a blanket behind a couch in the players' lounge and never got taped.
That is true. I hid up on the 9th floor, and the guys didn't find me throughout the whole night. So, yes, that's true. I didn't get taped my rookie year.
And how about this one? Chris Carter said before your first game, 1998, I was in the stands for that game. Chris said you missed the pregame meal because you were playing video games. The team thought you went AWOL. When Chris found you, he said, hey, have you eaten? And your answer was what you were eating at that moment, which was a can of Coke and a box of hot tamales.
Well, there is some truth to that, but it's not all true. So I'll say it's some of it's true, but not all of it.
Coke and tamales, is that part true?
I say the tamales are.
There you go.
He's the best.
Tom Pelissero with Randy Moss.
He's the greatest thing that ever happened to the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow. God dang, that was fun to have him.
Yep.
It was an unbelievable season.
Without him, they might be in LA, and that's not an exaggeration.
98, man, that season.
It's the best, man.
The best season of all time. That's the best team to never win a Super Bowl.
You had Michael Jordan winning a title again, Randy Moss playing football for the Vikings, Sosa and McGuire bashing home runs.
Wow.
It was essentially the best year in the history of sports. It was freaking awesome.
It was awesome.
It's just
98.
truly,
And
it's got to be some sort of curse that we didn't win the Super Bowl that year. I can't believe we didn't win the Super Bowl that year.
Same.
We were so much better than everybody.
Just get there.
I know.
How far did we go?
They
NFC
lost in the
title
NFC. I think they
They
were.
crapped down their legs in the NFC Championship.
Really?
I think they were
Favorites?
For sure.
They were a double-digit favorite, I think, in the NFC title game and lost.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Because that's what we do. Guardsy was it was awful.
It was awful.
Parker, I'm not trying to say this to be tough. This is the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't full on cry, but I was wiping away like
I'm sure
tears as an 18-year-old, right?
Yeah.
My eyes had teared up.
For sure.
And it hit me so hard that I literally said to myself, I can't do this to I can't let something that I have no control over affect me because it was devastating.
Yeah. Devastating.
This is the best thing that's ever happened. It was unbelievably disappointing. Yep. Ruined my whole freaking day to the point where I just had to stare off into the sun and go, why am I crying? I had nothing to do with it. I didn't drop the ball. I didn't miss the field goal. What am I doing?
The entire game.
Changed my whole life.
The entire game we played afraid.
Yep.
I remember because I was in the stadium. We were afraid when he missed that field goal. The people in my section thought he made it because the angle was bad for us. So we were celebrating. It was impossible we were going to lose that game.
Was that a home game too?
Yeah.
Yes,
and
sir.
they did the dirty bird, and we watched them do the dirty bird, and we're like, how did that just happen?
Duh.
Still did.
Oh.
Yep. Heartbreak, buddy. Heartbreak.
Oh.
All right.
Now it's time for
Presented by All Around.
Thanks, All Around.
Thank you, All Around. And thank you to St. Cloud State. We haven't done a hockey update today, but we'd still thank you, St. Cloud State.
Yeah, St. Cloud State. Right on.
Right on.
All right, a couple things. The series finale of The Boys tonight on Amazon. Cannot wait.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Cannot wait. Maybe it's even available now. I'm not even sure, but it comes out today
Are
on
they doing
Amazon.
the theater thing today?
I'm not doing it, but yeah, they are doing it today. I believe you can go see the finale of The Boys in theaters across the country. I don't know if it's widespread, but there are some options. Should be a mess. A little over an hour.
Can only imagine.
The 50th season finale of Survivor is tonight as well on CBS.
Wow.
50 seasons.
Yep.
Jeez.
That's for you, John Creasel.
Yeah, it's fantastic. The show's really good. I haven't seen any of this season, but I've heard it's really, really good this season as well. Today is National Rescue Dog Day.
Aw.
Fitting for us talking about Michael Vick earlier. But here's another one. I don't even know what you're supposed to do with this. Today is National Be a Millionaire Day.
What?
What does that mean?
Well,
according to AI, though, this is AI. I don't know if this is right, but it does have a couple of links to their sources. Approximately how many millionaires are there in the United States of America?
How many people are in the U.S.?
Something like 350-ish million, somewhere in that range, 340 to 360, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Let's just say 350 to make the math easy. 350 million. How many millionaires in the United States of America?
I'm going to go 10%. That's too high.
So something like 35 million?
Yeah, I'll go 30 million.
That's not too high.
That's, 25 million.
44 million.
Chris?
50 million.
Sauce almost nailed it. Approximately 23.8 million individual millionaires.
Really good.
The Vikings were 11.5 point favorites in that
Yikes.
game.
11.5.
The over-under was 55.
What was the final score?
I don't. It's too hard to talk about.
We lost by a field goal, right? Was it like 34-31 or something like that? I don't remember.
They lost in overtime. The field goal kicker the Vikings had never missed, and according to Superstar, he didn't even miss in practice. He missed one all year, and it was in the
good
championship
snap, and I don't care what he
Mattered
missed.
the most.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. All right, two other interesting, if these are accurate, because this is AI-based, two other interesting millionaire facts in the U.S. What percentage of millionaires attribute their seven-figure status to an inheritance of $1 million or more? So they're only millionaires because they were
trust fund
kickstarted with $1 million or more due to inheritance. What percentage are inheritance-based?
56%.
29%.
Yeah.
17%.
35.
How about this? 3.
Wow.
So the vast majority of
You're
rich
lying.
people in this state, they might have had inheritance of some kind, right? They might not have started from zero, but only 3% of millionaires attribute the seven-figure status to an inheritance of $1 million or more. So you're gifted starting in that millionaire category. Here's the last one that I think is kind of interesting. What is the average age in the U.S. when the millionaire line is crossed? So you're a millionaire for the first time. What is the average age that those people hit the mark?
30,
40.
37.
38.
Zachary?
29.
50.
Wow.
So they're saying on average, if you start the workforce at 22 years old, it takes an average of 28 years to build
So I'm a little late.
that level of wealth. Average age is 50.
Okay. Got some time.
Yeah, man.
Little late.
Last one, although I think this is easy, but who knows? Give me see if anybody can do it in order. Give me the top 3 states, millionaires by state.
California.
That's number 1.
New York.
Number 3, I believe New York City has the most of any city in the world, but by state, it's the 3rd most millionaires in the country.
Florida.
Yeah.
Texas?
Texas is 2.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
it goes
Texas,
Big cities.
California
and the
1, Texas 2, New York 3.
farming. Yeah. Oil. West Texas.
There you go. All right, try this one. This is not millionaire related. This is moving on.
Who wants a man, huh?
According, that's the
pretty
worst
good.
Regis I have ever heard.
That's not bad. Say that
dead.
again. That's not
that was the
bad.
dead version?
Yeah, it was.
Say the actual
Who
version.
wants to let me out of this coffin?
That's not bad. It's not a bad Regis.
Let's hear yours.
Yeah.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
He crawled back in the coffin.
That's not
Thanks.
It's not a 0.
Aw,
Then Hawk won't sleep with it.
how dare you?
Oh.
How dare you?
That was me.
All right, according to a recent survey, what percentage of U.S. adults say that they would rather right now have a mental vacation than an actual planning and taking of a real trip? That they want a mental vacation more than an actual
Oh,
vacation.
90%.
Oh,
10%.
61%.
Ooh, Parker was the closest. 68% say they need a mental break more than an actual break.
Aren't they one and the same?
Yeah,
Mostly
can't you do
are.
both at the same time?
If you travel correctly, it
Yeah.
should be both, right? Because like when I'm, oh, good for me. When I'm in Europe, I normally look. I'll look out over the rolling hills, and I'll be like, "This is a true." God, what was the word he used?
Yeah, what did he say?
True
What's he say?
opportunity. Hang on, I
said
screenshotted it.
Of course you did.
Hang on, it was a true.
You want to see the screenshots I've got?
Yeah.
No, that was just proof.
Parker, you do not.
Hang on,
okay.
hang on.
No.
I want to make sure I get this right. I already botched the joke. I should have had this.
They're
memorized.
wasting my time or what?
Oh, so hang on. So this is off the top of my head. Like when I go, like last year, I took the family to France, right? And I just thought like this was a true opportunity, a true exhale from all of our stress.
That's it. Exhale from stress.
Exhale.
Which is really a nice way of saying a mental break.
Yeah.
It was a true exhale from all of our stress.
I'm glad he had that opportunity.
Yeah.
You
he's
mean
not
me?
wrong.
I'm talking about me. Who are you talking about?
Oh.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm just talking about people in general having the opportunity.
Yeah, it's nice, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I said this to Sauce off the air, Christopher.
Hi.
One of our lovely listeners sent me a link on Twitter. I wish I had that person to credit, but whoever you are, appreciate the link. They sent me a link to the Pablo Torres podcast.
He's outstanding.
He's very good.
Okay.
And Pablo Torres had a guy on for an hour debunking Oz Perlman,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
the mentalist. And I'm like, oh, I got to see this because I love watching Oz's
Me too.
tricks, right?
Love him.
Man, that hour will tear down the wall and you'll go, the whole pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yeah.
It will change everything.
I can't wait to watch this.
I couldn't stop watching.
Can't
I watched
wait.
the whole hour yesterday and about halfway in, I'm like, oh, this isn't even interesting anymore. Like it will ruin.
Well, I don't want to watch it then.
No, that's kind of the point. Is if you love the entertainment of Oz, and I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, totally.
He's pulled off some tricks that blow my mind, and I'm like, I don't even know where to start with this. You'll watch this hour and go, that's how he did it? Oh, that's not cool at all. And the reason why they did it, because there's that unwritten code amongst magicians, like you're not supposed to tell how other people do tricks.
Sure.
Well, this guy is kind of like a amateur magician, sleight of hand guy. But his argument is that what Oz is doing is unethical because he's breaking some unwritten rules for the people that he's performing the tricks on.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
When they first laid it out like that, I'm like, well, wait a minute. How can this be unethical?
Yeah, right.
And by the end of the hour, I'm like, man, this is a little bit
No
dirty
kidding.
pool. There's a little dirty pool to it.
Darn it.
And it changes the way that you look at it. Paul, your hands up.
Do you have to watch it or can you listen to it?
You can listen to it because they do a pretty good job of explaining and playing back highlights.
But it's better to watch?
Yeah, but
Okay.
specifically the one that stands out is, you guys know Bussin' with the Boys? It's
Yeah,
like
it's-
Taylor, what's his name?
Luan and
Yeah,
then
Taylor Luan and Will Compton.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's been here for years.
Oz screws up. I've never seen him screw up. He screws up, but he screws up in a way that exposes how he did the trick, and this guy walks you through how the trick was done. And it's so obvious that this guy's breakdown on how he debunked it is correct, and you're like, God dang it. That's why he said Bryce Hall instead of Brees Hall, because you'll understand when you watch it, but it is so less impressive, like every magic trick, once you know how he did it.
Yeah.
But this just is so kind of unnerving that it's as basic as this is. Paul, your hands up again.
Maybe my dad would know this question. Can Oz sue?
Ooh.
No. Sue what?
I mean, I don't know what, but we sue for everything nowadays. Like
for telling people how the trick is done?
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
I No.
Yeah, it isn't a bad question. I don't know.
No, but remember when I said I once got offered a chance to be a part of David Copperfield's show?
Yeah.
And at the last second, I saw that, like, if you were a part of the media, you have to basically disclose that. And I said to the guy, I'm like, well, I'm on the radio in Minneapolis. Oh, we can't have you do it then. So
Yeah,
I think if you sign that, like, I am agreeing to not say what I saw, then they could say, well, dude, you sign this. It's like an NDA.
Makes sense.
You know, this guy never agreed to it. This guy just understands how he did it, and he's breaking it down, and he's basically exposing what Oz is doing that is a little deceptive and a little, as he said, unethical to kind of mislead the people that are having the tricks pulled on them.
Is it over for him now?
I don't think so. These two guys are basically arguing that in a lot of ways it should be.
Really?
Wow. Really?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
You'll be disappointed. You'll be like, man, that's not even remotely.
He loves the downfall of people.
I don't
you'll like that.
But I also like to know the answer. That's what this is. I want to know the answer.
Wait until you see how he screws up with his Bryce Hall thing and how he gets exposed. It's kind of crazy. And how quickly Oz starts to sweat when he realizes, the trick got botched. He even says, like, oh, I'm sweating in here. Like, he just flat out admits. He's like, oh, man, this is it hot in here?
I can't wait.
Oof. It's worth your hour. If you love Oz Perlman, you still might love him when it's over. But if you, like Chris just said, if you want the magic to stay, if you don't want to know what's going on, then don't watch this because they tear it down. They tear it down. It's very interesting. So whoever sent me that link, I appreciate it because it was worth my hour. It was fascinating. All right, Parker. Next Wednesday or what?
You know it. I'll
see you next Wednesday, buddy.
Can't wait.
All right, the Power Trip Morning Show returns 5:30 to 9 tomorrow, 9 to noon.